Welcome back to Second and Short. It is Monday, August 12th, 2024. We are 24 days away from the NFL season. We are just under 2 weeks away till the beginning of college football. Nathan, you are the co-host on today's episode.
I am. It's kind of weird to be on this side of the camera. I don't know how I feel yet.
Yeah,
it's a lot brighter over here.
Yeah, definitely is a lot brighter on this side. First time on camera as a co-host. You've been on, I think, 2 other episodes. We did one, me and you, and then one, me, you, and Colin.
Yes, we did.
Before we did
that
video.
one was an interesting one.
Yeah. Obviously, you hear Nathan's voice all the time on these episodes whenever we have maybe a live edition of Questions Time, like Friday's episode, or whenever he's producing every other Sunday. Now, this week, we have Ethan producing because Nathan's obviously over here. But same thing as always, not going to change up what we're doing. So we've got MLB Recap today, Big Ten preview, NFL news, and then we're going to do some kind of game time. I don't know.
Let's hope Ethan can clutch
Yeah,
it.
we'll see what Ethan does. We'll see what he finds. But before we get into anything, let's talk about Jim Harbaugh. 4-year show cause penalty from the NCAA, which is dumb.
You said a what penalty?
It's a 4-year show cause penalty, which means if he gets a job with a team in the NCAA, which he got hired by the Chargers this offseason, if a school wants to hire him, they have to suspend him for a year before he can do anything.
How long is his contract with the Chargers?
Probably 4 or more years. But it's also has nothing to do with the cheating allegations.
Oh.
It's like recruiting violations that they're giving him this for.
Then who cares?
That's the thing.
Okay.
This is just like the NCAA trying to get like a cop-out for it. But I think it's also that like, okay, this is the first thing. Now it's on to the cheating stuff. Because we got confirmation that Connor Stallions was on Central Michigan sideline. And we also have gotten reports that Sharon Moore had like 40 deleted text messages with Connor Stallions.
People really think if you just delete a text, it's gone.
Yeah.
Those can be found, especially by any carrier. They can find that.
Yeah.
No problem.
Especially like the government can subpoena your text messages.
Yeah, and they can find
or the
all
NCAA.
the
Literally
ones.
anybody suing you can subpoena your text messages. But yeah, it's ridiculous. And obviously Sharon Moore is now the head coach at Michigan. So Michigan might have bigger things coming their way. Obviously they're already on probation, but that doesn't mean anything. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, that does have implications on our Big Ten preview and how that might pan out. But with Harbaugh, it's just so weird because it's like, okay, well, he already went to the NFL. And honestly, the biggest winners out of this is probably the Chargers because it's just going to make Jim Harbaugh be like, okay, well, I can't go back to college football for 4 years, so I at least have to be a good coach for 4 years.
Yeah, because he can't go back there. And if he's not a good coach, no one in the NFL is going to hire him.
Exactly.
So it's... And like you said, if his contract's at least 4 years long with the Chargers...
Which I would assume it is.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
Grayson, did you look at, like, multiple headlines for this?
No, not really. Why?
Oh, okay. I was just going to see if, like, the NCAA was really trying to cop out and just kind of said, like, Harbaugh being punished. Like,
no.
That's what all the headlines said?
No,
just
everybody
really
said,
bait
like...
it,
Everybody said
that it wasn't for the sign stealing?
Yeah, like that was typically the first couple things in the article. Obviously,
with
people
sign
just
stealing
kept
and
saying,
not being punished.
Don't know.
Little
that
weird. Something to
obviously,
think about.
like, if Harbaugh actually didn't do anything, then
That's
who
true.
cares?
If he can somehow prove that he knew nothing, which is
Yeah.
going to be a very hard thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck saying, no,
but
I didn't know.
What's very funny is that this came out earlier this week, or like over the weekend, and then I think yesterday, Jim Harbaugh accepted an invitation to be Michigan's honorary captain versus Fresno State in their home opener.
Is he allowed?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he's
don't
not
know.
working for him.
That's true. Well, are they going to pay him to show up?
No.
Oh, no, it's honorary.
Honorary.
So, yeah,
Honorary captain.
I guess fair play.
So, yeah, he gets this.
Does that mean he can be their honorary head coach for like 4 years?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can be
If they
an
don't-
honorary
if they don't pay
head
him.
coach. Yeah, but they pay interim head coaches.
Nah, true.
So,
What if he was like a student coach, like went back to get his master's or something?
I don't think that would fly.
They're not paying him.
Well, they do pay him, but it would be in tuition, which I think would still count.
I kind of wonder. Jim
He's
Harbaugh,
not
you should try
doing-
this.
No,
if
he's
you
not.
hear this, you should see
Hey,
if it's
Jim Harbaugh,
possible.
just win in Los Angeles, and you won't have to.
Please make Herbert look better.
Yeah, please. I've been counting on him for years.
It's not working out so far. He's good, but
Yeah. Okay. We got plenty of things to talk about. Let's start in the MLB. Fun fact, for the first time in MLB history, there are more first-name Jacksons than last-name Jacksons playing in the league this season.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Are they all on the Orioles?
No, but one of them is. That stat per Baseball Reference's Reddit account. They posted it themselves.
All right, fair enough.
So shout out Baseball Reference.
They really help us out a lot.
Yeah, they do. Two of the Jacksons are dominating the MLB, and they both happen to be rookies. Jackson Holiday obviously isn't dominating, but he is on a hot streak since he came back up. Got his 5th home run of the year yesterday. But the actual Jackson that is dominating is Jackson Merrill for the Padres. 21-year-old rookie, just been absolutely incredible. In his last 10 games, he's done okay, let's see. So this is over a 10-game span. These are like big moments he's had. Versus the Dodgers, 9th inning game-tying home run. Versus the Pirates, 9th inning game-tying home run. And a game-winning 10th inning sac fly. Versus Miami, 9th inning game-tying home run. Versus Miami, again, 8th inning game-tying home run. And once again, he's 21 years old.
Sounds like this guy's just Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's
just got it.
extremely
Like,
good.
He does not care what inning it is,
Yeah.
what the score is. He's just going to play baseball.
Yeah, he has 4 game-tying or go-ahead home runs in the 9th inning or later this season.
That's crazy. You put me in that situation, I might shit myself.
Yeah. That's the most in a season at 21 years or older in the expansion era. Little reminder, he's so young that I'm older than him. By 2 months, exactly.
Welcome to status, brother.
It's only 2 months. We are literally in the same grade.
That is kind of weird to think about.
Yeah.
You're talking about him, and he doesn't know who you are.
No, has no idea who I am.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson.
Yeah, Nathan's in the class of Zion Williamson. He's already washed by now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
I'm so old that Zion Williamson is now washed and fat.
But also due to Jackson Merrill's heroics, the Padres have been they went 16-2 in an 18-game span for their first time in franchise history. They went 17-4 in their last 17-4 in their last 21 road games and set a franchise record with that too. So yeah, the Padres are hot right now.
Yeah. Ethan, you mind pulling up the stats for the players that he talks about so that I can see them as he pulls them up? Thank you.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about a guy you don't even need to pull up his stats. Just pull up the video of him. The Cubs were somehow losing to the White Sox in the 5th inning, which is crazy enough. And then that ended because Brooks Baldwin decided he just was not going to throw out Cody Bellinger at home.
That's a boring name.
Brooks Baldwin?
Yeah.
I like the alliteration.
Yeah, but the rest of it's boring.
Yeah.
He
But-
sounds very generic.
Like, literally, there was a hit into the gap by the Cubs. Should be in there. Should be something about Brooks Baldwin. You should see it in there.
This is the guy you have produced
Dude.
when I'm not here?
I might have removed it, but I don't think so. Cubs tie the game versus Chicago White Sox as Brooks Baldwin inexplicably doesn't throw. I'm literally reading the title out to you. I see it in there.
Commenters, this guy's getting fired. Promise you that. We'll take care of this.
That's fair. Ethan does not normally do this.
That's
on
true.
Sundays.
He doesn't
he's
normally
checked
work
out.
on the
It's
Lord's
right
Day.
between Matt Chapman and a fan jumped down from the bleachers. You're fucking blind.
What a dork. Dork.
Show the video.
It's all those concussions.
So, ball gets hit to the wall, okay? Cody Bellinger rounds third. Look where he was at, and Brooks Baldwin doesn't throw it in.
What?
So I think you'll probably get a closer look. You might have to just rewind it.
What in your head?
Yeah, you
thinks,
gotta
let me
rewind
try to
it
throw
real
the
quick.
guy out at second.
No. He didn't. He didn't even throw it a second. He just held the ball.
He hesitated
Look,
like he might.
Look at Cody Bellinger. He's right under the score bug
Yeah.
when he gets that ball, and he looks to second.
Yeah,
but he should have
didn't
looked
even
home.
look home.
No.
And the catcher is ready. He's still standing there,
Yeah.
just wondering. He probably still could have thrown him out right there if he threw hard enough. If that was Ellie De La
Not
Cruz,
right
he could
there.
have thrown him out.
Nah. Yeah, he's Brooks Baldwin. Yeah.
There's some very unathletic people that I could probably name that could have thrown that guy out, and that don't know baseball.
From that point, yeah.
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 This seems like a don't know your situation kind of thing.
Yeah. Or are the White Sox losing on purpose?
Holy
They've
shit.
done it before.
Oh my god.
in like 1901.
Because like he set up straight to go to second.
Yeah, but like no, your first thing should be the lead runner first of all.
Who's right
Yeah,
here at
you
the
should
bottom
be
of the
you should be
screen.
looking for the
Obviously,
lead
they
runner
can't see that,
first.
but
And I get
he's
this
about
because
7 feet off the bag.
well, because obviously Bellinger started off at first base, so Baldwin's first is
He was
probably
at first.
Yeah.
Oh, he was moving then.
yeah. No, he was.
I didn't realize he started first. I thought he started at second.
Yeah, no, he started on first base, but when Baldwin turned around, he probably wasn't at second base yet. I
Yeah,
don't.
when
I think
the
it was
last time he checked.
Yeah,
he
I think
wasn't
that's
expecting it.
probably what he was thinking. Is like, okay, if he's already past second, he's not gonna go past third, like where he was at when he started this.
I think Bellinger might have just full like.
Yeah, he was
who's the guy
full
that ran
going
the 200
home.
meters for the U.S. that kicked it into another gear out of nowhere?
I don't know, bro. Was it Fred
Was it Curly?
I know
No.
Fred Curly.
We'll say he was. We'll say he was more like Cole Hawker in the 1500, where he just kicked out of nowhere and.
Fuck out of here with the
outran him.
Olympics.
No,
This
it's
is not an
crazy.
Olympics podcast.
But like he probably looked back,
Bednarik.
saw the guy was like right there before second, and he was like, okay, he's probably only going to be at third. When I turn,
yeah,
I'm gunning the guy who's trying to stretch this to a double.
yeah, exactly.
Well, he didn't think Bellinger was just going to keep going. The ball's on that third base coach to
Yeah.
send him.
Yeah. Yeah.
got some
okay,
cojones.
so start the video again. Like, just let it play. Look at the third baseman when he doesn't throw the ball. It's
Absolute
like the
rope
catcher
of a
was
hit,
pissed,
too.
but the third baseman just like gives up. It's so funny. Look, he hands on head.
I think his glove
Just
was on
like,
the ground.
bro,
Did he spike his glove?
probably. How old is Brooks Baldwin? He looks really young. I would assume everybody on the White Sox is a rookie.
I know Bellinger's sitting there going, hey, Dansby, if that kid
Yeah.
touches the ball, run.
Yeah, exactly.
Run. Just run. Doesn't matter. Just run.
23-year-old Brooks Baldwin. You suck. Okay.
Damn.
Next thing, another little fun fact. The Nationals, like media people, they were in the, I guess they were doing something. I don't know. And they said that the tweet just says members of the Nationals media determined that they had used 19 third basemen since Anthony Rendon left.
I saw that.
Yeah. So
That's a
then they looked into how many the Angels have
Yes.
used since they signed Rendon, which is 28 third
Yeah.
basemen since they signed Anthony Rendon.
This guy's as fragile as like a piece of paper.
No, dude, it's not even that. It's like he gets hurt and then he doesn't want to play baseball ever again.
I wish I could make that much money saying I don't want to play baseball.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking rich.
Like he just like every now and then, like last year he was hurt and it was like, okay, he should be like he went on like the 15-day IL and then he was supposed to come back and just would not come back and then would like decline interviews in the locker room. Like it was like the weirdest thing. He did like one thing where like he had like a hood on and like a reporter tried to stop him. He just said like no hablo inglés. Like bro, it's so funny.
You know who it somewhat reminds me of in a way?
What?
Mackenzie Milton, Grayson, right?
Shut up, dude.
Just retire in the middle. Who cares?
I don't care. Why do you have to bring that up?
Because it's so funny.
already
that,
talked
that
about
take was crazy.
No, the take was not crazy at the time. Jordan Travis was not a good quarterback.
It's crazy. It's a freezing cold take now. It's one of those.
Yeah, it is.
We should send that into that Twitter account.
He reminds me of Zach Greinke.
Yeah, where he
Greinke
just,
doesn't
like-
interviews.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
but
but
Zach
Zach Greinke
Greinke
likes playing baseball.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
He's-
the problem.
Zach Greinke's a weirdo who likes playing baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just- Anthony Rendon's just a weirdo.
Yeah.
that
Yes.
doesn't like baseball.
Okay, well, speaking of third baseman, how about Matt Chapman? Show that video of Matt Chapman making
he-
this grab at third base.
Did he make another error?
No.
Oh, doesn't he like lead the league in errors?
He
third
did at
base
one
or something?
point. Yeah, he has 3 platinum
Which is
gloves.
insane.
And he was showing it off right here. Absolutely ridiculous.
Ooh,
That's just impossible.
I'm surprised he didn't throw it when he swung down
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Jumped almost as high as the fan that tried to get back into the bleachers after he ran on the field. If you guys didn't see that, it's so funny.
Physical angle,
Yeah, that angle's good.
full extension
But,
running back too. That's crazy.
Yeah, not the only guy showing off the hops in San Francisco. So the fan jumped onto the field from the bleachers and was just talking to Michael Conforto in center field. And like all of a sudden the security like gets up to them and he tries to jump back off the field.
He got a full good running start too.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys didn't see the baseball video that we put out, this guy jumped about as high. What? It doesn't matter. We'll just you guys can go watch it. But he jumped about as high as I did in that clip from the baseball video. Like he goes full extension. And then he tries again and has to just give up. And then he was like, and then he just rolls with it. Like he decides to just like give in to the security guards. He like puts a hand up, like, yeah.
Everyone knows if you're gonna go on the field and get banned for life, most likely.
Whip your dick.
No. This sounds like the change your name thing. No. You gotta have an escape plan. There's been people who've been successful.
No.
You've never seen the successful ones?
Yeah, but they're not really successful. Like they don't get out of the stadium.
No, but
They don't just get out.
if you can
with
get
nothing.
on the field and like run like a good distance and then get off,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And people in the crowd will help you. Like I'm pretty sure in
Yeah.
the video, like,
There's no help in that.
were they
guy.
not trying to help? Go, Ethan, replay it real quick for me. Let's see.
The only people that get away with it, like Ethan just said behind the camera, is the 5-year-olds that like run up and like hug Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, nobody was willing to help.
I need this video with cartoon sound effects. Thank you, Ethan. Like I
Also-
need when he's like
Also,
running
now
away to get like
everyone sees that he is just so unathletic. like, dude, you've got to be
Yeah.
able to,
And
at
what's
least
worse-
to grab the top of the wall. It's not that
Bro,
high.
Well, no, it's not, and it's also that like if
Probably
he
8 feet.
if he wouldn't have tried again, he could have got away with it. Could have been like, oh, I slipped on the dirt.
Yeah, but then you tried
But then
again
you
and you
tried
got
again.
lower.
You didn't get. Yeah, like it's pretty obvious he didn't slip, but like you saw him kind of he stutter stepped because he realized he was closer to the wall than he thought.
Yeah.
Watch, he kind of like he takes like a short step right before he goes up.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, and I think that's what threw off his momentum.
Also, I think he tried to like wall climb basically. Like put a
Oh,
foot
did he
on the
try to put a
wall.
foot up and then it obviously slid
it
off
slid,
that wall?
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
You have to have cleat. That stance is hilarious.
Because to be fair, if I was trying to get off the field, I'm also gonna try to put a foot up on the wall to give me the boost up.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
But I'd be more worried about getting my elbows up on top of the wall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you got the foot kick up off the wall, that would get you higher up.
Yeah, but you got to jump first. You got to
Well,
jump
yeah.
and plant your foot on the wall
Yes.
to push up.
Which is why
He
you need
didn't
cleats.
jump.
You don't wear your cleats to a baseball game, Grayson?
You could.
Could you?
I would assume they'll let you in.
Do you think they'd let you wear metal cleats, or would they consider that a weapon?
I don't know. I'm sure you could get into like a White Sox game with them. They'd probably let you into the
Fair enough.
Oakland game.
Oh yeah, they just need anyone in those.
Yeah, dude. They're just gonna like start like letting like the like local prisoners go
Yeah,
into the
just to
games
get
and then like
people
walk
there.
them back out. Like
You think the-
they're all
you think
chained
the
together,
jails wanna
taking
pay
up
for that?
rows of seats.
They got to sit like one apart though. You think the prison's gonna pay for those tickets?
A prison doesn't have to. Nobody pays for the tickets. They can probably just let you walk in.
They probably do. The security's probably like that one video of the soccer stadium where the security guard's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing like the security checks. He's not touching
yeah,
anybody.
and he's like, yeah, go, and he's just,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
No, he looks like he's
Um,
zoinked out of it.
Ethan, I'm sorry. We have another video. Stephen Vogt is officially a big league manager because he
hell.
got his first ejection.
Nice. Did he have a lip in too?
I don't know if he had a lip in. He might have. He gave this
Oh,
umpire
it
some
looked
lip,
like he
though.
might.
Oh, dude, he fucking lost his mind.
They call it
On
balk?
the yeah, it was a balk, and fucking Stephen Vogt goes out there and gives.
Oh, he's got a
just
lip in.
tells him what's up, dude. Oh yeah, he's definitely got a lip in. He might have a full bottom lip.
Oh, I'm not arguing with that umpire.
Dude, I am. I'm Stephen.
No.
Dude, Stephen Vogt is a 10-year MLB veteran catcher, 2-time All-Star catcher. I'm arguing with any umpire.
That umpire looks like he might be able to throw, Steve.
Bro,
That
his
ump
whole
looks like he has a
job
spray
is to
tan.
manipulate umpires. For 10 years, his
Yeah,
job was to
that's
manipulate
true.
umpires.
That's true.
Why would you not want to go up and,
Dude,
and
you see-
finally?
you
Yeah,
see
no,
that
that
guy
guy's got some
jack,
giant
though.
fucking arms.
Like, I'm not arguing
Yeah.
with him. I don't think you were arguing
No.
with him. But
Is he okay? Is he wearing a chest plate?
dude, yeah,
Is that just how he's built?
he does have a small torso.
Yeah, he does. He's
But he's
snatched.
Dude, he's got veins popping out of his head. Where's the ball?
Bro snatched.
No, they called it on the pitcher. I think he moved his back heel.
Yeah, he gets tossed. Gets his money worth.
You have to.
Yeah.
If you're getting
Yeah.
tossed, you got to say the most heinous stuff.
I don't think the pitcher moved at all.
No, I think he did. I think his back heel.
The catcher moved, definitely.
I'm pretty sure the pitcher's back heel did.
Did
Who's
he?
pitching?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
Wait, hold on,
Tim
hold on.
Herron.
One
was
more
pitching.
time.
Did he really?
'Cause the
It
third
must have been
base coach
such a-
even thought-
Yeah, and they pointed at the pitcher, so it must have been a really small move.
Watch his back heel.
Oh, no, it's his front leg. It's his front knee.
Oh, yeah, that definitely moved. Let it go.
That's like a rhythm thing. Like, people just do that.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think that's kind of just tough, man.
I think they're saying him rocking.
Maybe. I don't know. I think that's a close one.
How come the batter didn't get in trouble for backing out of the box?
Because they called the box, so he's allowed to back out.
Oh, it looked like it was just before.
Well, it's because the catcher stood up. So he has to step out of the box to let the run. If the runner's going to steal home, when the catcher steps out, he has to step out of the box. But yeah, shout out Stephen Vogt. First ever ejection.
Way
Only,
to go.
I think, 167 to go to catch Bobby Cox.
Welcome to the league.
The White Sox lost on Friday. Who's surprised?
What is that, like 35 now in a row?
35 in a row? No, they did win one and then
Oh, they
lost
did?
again, and then they fired their manager. But that loss on Friday brought their all-time regular season record to 9,581 and 9,581.
Wow.
Yeah, they have been over 500 as a franchise since August 14th of 1956. So,
Shout out the White Sox. You suck.
yeah.
You suck.
It also happened to be the worst start of Garrett Crochet's season. 2.1 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 9 hits, 7 earned runs, 4 homers.
Is he good, or are the White Sox just that bad that he looks good?
No, Garrett Crochet is very good,
You
but
guys
he's
talking
never
about-
started this much. He's never been a starter before.
Yeah, I remember you guys talking about
Yeah.
him. He's more of a bullpen guy.
Yeah,
now
like-
he refuses to be a bullpen
Yeah, the
guy.
most innings pitched he's had in a season his entire career, including college, was like 68.
Oh.
Ethan, how many innings
how many
pitched does
innings
Garrett
is he at?
Crochet have already? But he also said before the trade deadline,
Yeah,
if
he's
somebody
not.
if somebody signs me, they have to extend me if they want me to pitch in the
Yeah, and
playoffs.
he won't come out of the pen.
Yeah, and he won't come out of the pen, and he has to keep his starting rotation spot 5 days.
120.2.
Innings
Career
pitched this.
193.2.
Oh, wow. So this is all of his innings,
Yeah.
essentially.
Literally, this is the most he's ever pitched, and it's August.
Fair play, I guess.
it's,
Yes, he's
it's
decent.
crazy, but obviously not because he
Yeah.
had a
What was his
shit
stat line
show.
that game, Ethan?
In the
Can you
game?
pull it up? on
In
screen?
what game?
Hmm?
In what game?
You said he had a bad start.
Yeah, I just read him off.
Oh.
2.1 innings pitched, 5 Ks, 9 hits, 7 earned runs, 4 homers.
It's a weird stat line. To have 5 Ks through
Well, yeah, but
2.1?
he still throws 102 miles an hour.
Yeah, but like, I'm curious as to what all the people who were hitting it.
You either strike
like
out or you
on
hit a
it,
home
yeah.
run, I guess. Cody Bellinger, first lefty to hit a home run off of Garrett Crochet in his career.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'd want that ball.
The
cool
White
ball.
Sox now with their current record of 28 and 91, their winning percentage is .2353, which is exactly tied with the worst ever win-loss ratio in modern era of baseball.
Jesus.
So
What's their team
last-
batting average? It sounds like it's probably about the same.
I don't think they're
It
in
might
last.
be higher.
At one point, the Astros were in last.
Yeah, I knew that. That was early on, though, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, it was.
That could genuinely be their team batting average, or very close to it.
Oh, no, that's way too high. The lowest team batting average has got to be like 1
No.
something.
No way.
Or like low 2s.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't think anyone could be in the.
Because you got to remember
you're in
that
the
there's
ones,
like
that's
there's probably a bunch of bad players on the team that have cycled
Yeah.
it like in and out. That probably went like 1 for 24.
Jesus, Jackson Holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
Team 217 batting average.
For the
this
White
year.
Sox, are they
So maybe
last?
are.
Do we know the rankings?
I don't have that.
Okay, that's
Actually,
fine. Google
well,
it.
they're 14th in the AL.
Oh, so there's got to be someone in the
even in
100
the AL,
too.
somebody.
Well, there's one. There's one team worse in the AL.
Dude, there's 4 teams worse than strikeouts.
Damn. Maybe the White Sox aren't
Just because
so
you're bad
bad
doesn't mean you strike out a lot.
That's true. Vlad Guerrero has not been bad. He hasn't been hitless since July 13th.
Dang, you remember that beat the streak app?
Yeah. Be a good
Vlad
pick.
Guerrero,
Yeah,
good pick.
21 game hit streak for
Wow.
Vlad Guerrero. In his first 20 games of the streak, he's batting .507 with 10 home runs, 10 doubles, and 22 RBIs.
Jesus.
Like I think a majority of the games in this hitting streak have been multiple hit games.
That's crazy. Who was
Yeah.
the guy we talked about a while back that had a hit streak where he was like lower batting average though or something?
Yeah,
Like,
Ketel Marte.
yes.
Yeah, his batting average went down
because he was
on a
had
hit
he
streak.
was going
and
like
going
1 for 4, 1 for 5 with singles every time
Yeah.
too.
It was crazy.
I'm glad Vlad's not just hitting
Yeah.
singles.
Well-
Could you imagine Vlad Guerrero just hitting singles?
Yeah, he actually
He's so funny.
he hit his first triple in like 550 something games, and he ended that game a single short of the cycle. So he hits one.
It's
triple.
funny that the single is like the thing people miss.
Dude, yeah, it's so funny because like if you're on, you're on. Like maybe you're just not gonna get a single.
Yeah. Well,
There's
plus
been-
you
there's-
might not have enough chances.
Well, and there's been people that are a single shy and they still round first and go for a double.
yeah. Well, you got to still win.
Yeah, you got to be competitive.
Sometimes it's for the team.
Yeah. Since Eloy Jimenez joined the Orioles after being traded from the White Sox, thank God, he is
man.
11 for 21, which is a .525 batting average, has 4 RBIs, and now 17% of Eloy Jimenez's hits this season have come with the Orioles, and he's only been there for 10 days.
So it's just something about the air in the White Sox area that
Yeah.
are on the team bus and play.
Well, they have no
just
money.
So bad. Yeah, they're broke.
Yeah, they have no money.
Relatable.
The entire front office is fucked. They haven't had a good manager hiring in
Yeah.
God knows how long.
Did they already hire somebody?
So their interim is
Interns.
Grady Sizemore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is like Aaron Hicks when he joined the Orioles.
This reminds
Yes.
me of Jeff Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Grady Sizemore is a Jeff Saturday
yeah,
interim
of
head
the
coach.
MLB.
Yes, that's a great call. Matt Kemp is going to sign a 1-day contract and retire with the Dodgers.
That's fitting.
What? Oh,
Even
Good
more of a
connection.
connection.
thank you.
Good for Matt
So
Kemp.
is Matt Kemp. Matt
Good
Kemp
for Matt
also a center fielder. Yeah, I would assume during that 1-day contract he'll probably get traded to the Braves.
Could you imagine you got like a 2-day contract
Be so
and
funny,
they
you get traded.
you get traded for like nothing or like a player to be named later and you go back to the Dodgers?
That would be good too. One of the guys we haven't talked about at all this season, Camilo Doval. And it's for good reason. Ethan, go ahead and pull up his stats
Oh,
while I
God.
tell you that he just got optioned to AAA.
What?
Yeah,
Wasn't he
Camilo
like
Doval.
insane last year?
Yeah, he was an all-star.
Yeah.
One of the best relievers in the league the last 2 seasons.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Not
Pull
good
it up, Ethan.
at all this season.
4-7.
He is
4-1 though.
a 4.7. Yeah, but he's a closer.
Yeah. So
no,
one loss isn't bad.
Okay, but he's a closer. He's coming in 1 inning a game, and his walks and hits per inning pitched is 1.6.
Yeah. 56 Ks though. Like
Well, yeah, because
he's got that Garrett Crochet number. He throws really hard.
Exactly.
He gets the strikeout.
He
but
can
also
still
gives
throw
up hits.
101, like 102. It's
So when's that
just-
going to happen to Paul Skeens?
He got shelled up like last week. His
'Cause-
start this week, I think he gave up 3 runs, but he
Because
still looked good.
it happened to Aroldis when he was new in the
Yeah.
league. It was like, holy shit, this guy throws 105. And then it was like, holy shit, if I check swing, it goes over the
Yeah, but now
fence.
he's back to
now he's
throwing
just
really
throwing
hard.
5 again, which is
Yeah,
insane.
he was
But
holding back.
then it's happened to a bunch of other people who throw really hard. Is they
Jordan
either
Hicks.
they either strike you out or they give up a mammo crazy shot.
Yeah.
Or something
Memo crazy shot. It's awesome.
crazy style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying mammo crazy shot. More.
Yeah. Speaking of the minor leagues, where Camilo Doval is heading, we're not going there.
Oh,
We're not
Wander
talking about
Franco?
Wander Franco. No.
Luke's gone, so I
or
gotta be the guy to
Francisco
bring him up.
Rodriguez. Neither of them.
Done.
We do actually have things to talk about though in the minor leagues. Craig Yoho made
That's a cool
his pretty good name. Made his AAA debut, and his changeup made Statcast register it as a lefty curveball. Watch this video.
Oh hell!
That had 47 inches of vertical movement on a changeup.
That's not okay.
I gotta see the tunneling on this. Like,
I want to see.
Ethan, can you
slow-mo
stop
of
it
his
on the?
arm.
I want to see the frame where he releases, but it's tough because the camera changes But like, what's the
Okay.
closest you can get to
Ball's
his
right there.
release? Yeah. Okay. Get where his hand is at full extension. Yeah, right there.
Oh my god, he's going from like here to here.
That's fucking insane where that ball starts and ends. Like, I need to see, like, I wish I could see a side by side of his fastball with that. Because
Like an overlay.
yeah, because like right there, that looks like it's going to be a high strike.
Yeah, high, maybe inside, maybe straight over the middle actually.
Yeah.
And then it.
And it almost hits the guy on the back foot. Like he slid his foot out of the way,
That
and where
probably
the
would've got
catcher swiped his glove to would have hit him in the foot.
I don't know how the catcher even caught that.
Yeah. That might be more tough to catch than a knuckleball. But like,
That's
I guess
insane.
you know it's gonna go.
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
you know where it's going.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah,
guy in
That's
Double A,
insane, though.
Christian Moore. He has 20 of plate appearances in Double A this
Okay.
year. He has 5 home runs, 10 hits, and a walk in 20 plate appearances.
How many strikeouts? He just like that guy.
I don't think he has like any.
I was about to say. He
Yeah,
seems
I
like
think
he
he's
just
only
puts
got
the
like
ball
2.
in
I looked
play.
at his stats.
What's his name?
earlier. Christian Moore.
So generic.
Yeah, he got drafted a couple
Oh.
weeks ago. He started off in Single A.
Where's he from?
Tennessee. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
he played
beat
for
up
Tennessee.
on FSU.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Christian Moore is extremely good. But yeah, he started off his whole career in Single A. And
Okay.
is already in Double A and already made 20 plate appearances, 5 home runs, 10 hits.
How long until he's in AAA then?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
next week, and then he'll be on. I was
Oh,
going to
wow,
say a
poor
playoff
guy.
roster, so
Tough.
not going to be on a playoff
He needs to
roster.
start
with
shitting the bed
Angels.
so he gets traded.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The last thing might be the craziest thing. I'm going to need you to pull up the article, Ethan.
Oh god.
The Lake Erie Crushers of the Frontier League became the first ever team in professional baseball history to win a game without scoring a run.
What?
Yes. The Lake Erie Crushers became
cool
the
name, by the
first.
way.
Yeah, it's a great name. I think you're right.
You got this nerd over there.
No, I know what he's talking about. I think it's like I think it's not. I don't think it's Lake Erie. I think it's just Erie something. But yeah, very interesting that a team could win. Thank you, the Seawolves. They won a game without scoring a run. So I guess scroll down, Ethan. We don't need the video. I'd rather just read it off the
I'm just
article.
trying to read.
Yeah, beginning with the 2022 season, tied games in the Frontier League that went beyond
Oh.
10 full innings or 8 innings for a doubleheader would be settled in a half-inning sudden death. The rule states that in the event of a tie, if the home team designates, whether they will field or hit for half of the 11th inning. If the home team elects to field and prevents the visitors from scoring, they will be declared the winners. If the home team decides to hit, the batter on the lineup card who immediately precedes the next scheduled batter to hit will be placed on first, and the game will proceed with normal extra innings rules. If the home team scores, they win. If the opposition prevents a run from scoring, they win. The winning decision will be given. Yeah, that's just about the pitchers. But yeah, essentially they played sudden death in the 11th
It's kind
inning.
of cool.
Yeah, and nobody scored a run, so they won. And they're the first team.
Well, they held them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how crazy is it that this has been going for 3 seasons and hasn't happened?
I guess it makes sense.
It's kind of insane. I think most teams would probably just like,
Scored.
scored.
Because as long as the first team scores, someone
Yeah.
scored.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's pretty crazy.
it sounds like maybe what needs to. Well, I guess no, because I guess what's happening, or the reason we haven't seen this, is because whoever is optioning to go hit first knows that they're at a good spot in their lineup, knows they're going to get hits
Yeah.
and score a run.
Exactly.
But if they chose to pitch, the other team might be in
Yeah.
a good spot.
And
Because if you know you're at a good spot in your lineup, you're not going to choose to pitch.
Yeah. Well, it also assumed that a lot of games that are going to extra innings still have a run scored.
Or yeah, that's true too. They're not
So-
going 0-0.
Yeah.
Not often
Most
we see
games-
a 1-0 game anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And you really don't see 0-0 games.
Definitely
So,
not.
yeah, the first 0-0
Imagine
game with
like
the winner.
scrolling through, like imagine this was on ESPN app, right?
Yeah.
And you're scrolling through and it says like 0-0, but this team
Final
won.
11.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean this team won if it's 0-0?
Yeah.
It's like when soccer shows up. If you're just looking at scores, it doesn't show penalties or anything.
Yeah.
It'll just say like 1-1, but this team won.
Yeah,
You're like,
some team won.
wait a second. And then you gotta like check the penalty
Yeah.
stats.
What I hate way more is when they just integrate the penalty kicks into the score.
Yes, and
and
it'll
it's
say
like-
5-2.
Yeah, it's
and
like 5-2
what?
extra time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and you're
what
like-
the fuck happened in extra time?
You're like, damn, this was a crazy one.
yeah. You got anything for the MLB? Anybody? Ethan? Any headlines we might have missed? Okay.
What is this guy
Fair enough.
doing over there?
We're done with the MLB. Let's head to the Big Ten preview.
Hell yeah.
Talk
Thank
some
you, Colin,
college.
for letting me have it.
Talk some college football. Like Nathan alluded to, typically Colin would be here. He will be here next week for the SEC preview. Nathan will also be here, just not on camera.
Like I would prefer to be.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and get this on the road. The standings predictions. We start at the bottom, as per usual. There's 18 teams, so let's go in sixes.
Okay.
From the bottom. Who is your last place team?
You want me to go?
Yeah,
This
do
is
your
six?
do your six.
I have Purdue, Northwestern, Indiana, Illinois, UCLA, Minnesota.
We're very similar here. I've got
Okay.
Purdue in last place.
They just suck.
I've got Indiana second to last. As much as I'd like to believe in Kurt Signetti from James Madison coming over, there's just not enough talent on the team.
You don't think they're better than Northwestern?
I don't. Northwestern
That's
was pretty
crazy.
good last year. Northwestern won 8 games, went to a bowl.
Yeah.
They're
not
still
looking
questionable. Illinois, third to last, then Northwestern, then UCLA, then Minnesota.
Yeah. UCLA needs to figure something
Well, they
out.
got totally screwed because Dante Moore transferred,
Yeah.
and then halfway through the offseason, Chip Kelly left.
Well, yeah. But, like, UCLA should be a school that should be able to recruit.
The problem is that USC is better at recruiting, and
You-
so they have to pull.
I
from
might
the
do a
same
UCLA
area.
dynasty tonight and see what
Okay.
happens by Thursday.
Well, and
or
also,
Fri-
like,
or next Sunday.
typically, like every year, they've had something to
yeah,
carry
like they
them
used to have, like,
forward.
DTR.
Yeah, DTR and Zach
He was a great
Charbonnet
college
together
quarterback.
on that team was really good. Like there was a number of different things, and they always had Chip Kelly, who's like this offensive guru.
Mhm.
Well, now he's an offensive coordinator in this fucking conference.
You know what I think their recruiting problem is? Weird speculation here.
Yeah.
Athletes from California, like high school athletes, are more willing to move to another place to play
than most other states.
than like the
athletes.
Southeast and
Yeah.
Texas are willing to go there. Because like
Dude, also,
we
who
always
wants to?
reference Jalen. He
yeah.
refused to go play. He got multiple scholarships to go play like Northeast,
Yeah,
but he didn't want to go where it was cold and be away from home.
yeah.
So he stayed in South Carolina.
I think another issue, especially for UCLA, is why would I want to play in the Rose Bowl empty every week?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
Bro.
better they do, the more it'll sell.
But like, even in the best years that
Yeah.
UCLA has had, they
Also, it's
can't get even
expensive.
USC has won national championships. They have
Yeah.
won the Pac-12 numerous times. They can't sell out.
no.
Like it's ridiculous. And they
What do tickets
they
cost
both
there, Ethan? Can you
play
pull that
in
up?
this historic venue at the Coliseum.
That sells out for a bowl game.
Yeah,
When it's too random, it doesn't even matter who.
yeah. Like
It'll sell out. That's
yeah,
true.
it's off. It's an off-campus stadium,
Oh, that sucks.
and it's fucking LA traffic. It is
Yeah.
in Los Angeles.
Imagine not being able to like.
it's
pregame in
which
your
is-
dorm
It's
room.
got LA traffic.
Imagine not being able to pregame in your dorm room and just take a nice stroll to the stadium.
Well, you could pregame and then you have to get on a bus.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do is pregame and get on a fucking
Yeah.
bus with a
Then
bunch of
again-
other smelly people.
I've like gone to like Georgia games. Even walking to that stadium sober from the dorms sucks.
Well, yeah, that's fair. Well, we've walked around Florida State's campus, and like, it's a hike.
that's
from
best
the
because
dorms.
it's flat.
Yes,
Athens is
yes,
the
that's
worst.
true.
Auburn is flat. Auburn
Yes,
is a
it's
great
great.
walk.
But like, yeah, it's a hike. But at least you didn't have to get on a fucking bus.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like,
That
I'm
is
not
true.
getting on a bus, and you could always have someone pick you up
Yeah.
because it's right there.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
What you got, Ethan?
What you got?
Alright, 50-yard line. Your tickets can range from $144 to $272.
Yeah, fuck no.
For a UCLA game
Yes.
Fuck
versus
no.
who?
Indiana.
Bro,
Brother.
no one's going. Why would you?
No.
I mean, you
dude.
could get tickets for like $69.
And then yeah, you could then go sit front row.
Bro, I
but-
could go watch
your
a
cheapest
Panther. I could
ticket-
watch like 6 Panthers games at that price.
Your
Yeah.
cheapest ticket's like $54.
and you didn't
Actually,
even
no,
have to go to the Rose
42
Bowl stadium.
Yeah, I didn't have to go across the country
Yeah,
either.
you didn't get a flight.
Your cheapest ticket is $42.25.
That's ridiculous.
I could get a flight to Florida for that right now.
Bro, that's how much the Uber would cost.
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
campus to the game.
And that's for one person.
yeah.
Imagine being like, yeah, I want to take my family to a USC game or UCLA game.
Yeah. Nobody's ever
Oh,
said
it's
that,
only
but
going to
yeah.
cost $700 to take my family of
Yeah.
4 and my 7-year-old who
Yeah.
doesn't even like football.
True. All right, let's
one
move
cares.
on from the horrendous fanless
Yes.
team of UCLA and go to our next 6. Who you got?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I got Michigan State. I don't think they're going to be that great. Maryland, Rutgers, Washington. I typed Nebraska.
Nice,
But I meant
Nebraska.
Nebraska
Got it.
and Iowa.
Okay. We kind of switched up here.
Ooh,
I've got Washington. I like the Jed Fish hiring. I just hate what he inherited.
Yeah,
And like
it's
I like
a good
Will
situation.
Rogers, but I don't think it's gonna quite work.
No.
Next I have Maryland. Just they lost everything. Michigan State, kind of maybe a bit of a reach, but I really like Jonathan Smith and Aiden Childs coming over. I think Michigan State also brought over their tight end from Oregon State. So this is essentially the Oregon State Spartans, or the Michigan State Beavers. Rutgers, Nebraska, Wisconsin is my next ones.
I'm a little more high on Wisconsin.
That's fair. I think
Part of it is because Colin's so worried about them that I want to give him some credit so that if they do beat them, I can't be like, oh, I had them being like 10th in their conference.
Oh no, I want that.
That's
I should have
true.
put Wisconsin
We
last.
should have put them last just in case. Just in case.
Hey, Colin, if you're watching this, Wisconsin's moving
Yeah,
last on
Wisconsin's
my
last.
list.
They're the worst team.
But they're
And
not
actually, they're the worst team in college football.
Yeah.
Shout out Wisconsin. I actually have players that we're going to talk about from Wisconsin.
Shout out Luke Fickle. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about any of these teams from this 6.
No, not really. I just think Washington is.
Washington's
They did
weird.
so well last year, but they lost
Everything.
so much.
Literally
and,
everything.
And their coach, like,
Yeah.
it's they're kind of in a like no recovery. They're
Yeah.
do not resuscitate right now.
Exactly. And when it's like, even like with Michigan, like it sucks. Yeah, you lost your head coach, you lost a bunch of players, but it was an inside hire, and you're also
Yes.
turning over one of the best defenses in college football.
Yes, you kept so many good.
Yeah.
names,
Whereas Washington,
which we'll get to.
Washington lost all of their players. They
Literally,
lost
their quarterback,
entire
all their
coaching
receivers,
staff.
right?
Yeah, their quarterback,
Yeah.
their top 3 receivers all graduated. Top defensive players either graduated or transferred. One of them transferred to Oregon.
Yeah.
And obviously all of the coaches left. Grubb, the offensive coordinator, went to the Seahawks to be their offensive coordinator. The DC left. Like everybody left. So
Like good for them, but at the same
yeah,
time,
great
like,
for these guys.
this
But
school-
Washington got left in the dust.
This school's about to go back to where they were about 2 years ago.
Which
Right back in the middle of the pack.
well, 2 years ago they
Sorry.
weren't bad either because
Sorry,
that was
we'll
DeBoer.
We'll go 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
They were like middle pack.
Yeah.
They were just Washington.
Between Jake Browning and Michael Penix.
Yes.
That time frame.
Well, Michael Penix has been around for like 20 years in college.
Yeah, but he was
so-
in Indiana with Kalen DeBoer. Okay,
Fair.
our next 6. Who
All
you
right.
got? Our top 6.
All right, this is where I have Wisconsin.
Okay.
Right there. I like Wisconsin. Obviously, I want to give Colin his credit, but I just like Wisconsin. Then I have USC,
Mhm.
then Michigan, then Penn State, and then Oregon, Ohio State.
Okay. That's I feel like
I
some
made a
people
stick your
might.
claim a long time ago saying Ohio State was winning it all, so I have to stick with
Oh,
it.
okay, fair enough.
I remember it.
Okay, my top 6. Michigan at 6, mainly because I think this is kind of contingent on possible punishments.
Okay.
I
See,
think
I
that
didn't know
could-
about that when I made this list.
Yeah, which is fair. But like, honestly, this is generous if those punishments come into place, but also the defense is unreal.
Yes.
I just really it's also because I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback.
Yeah, I don't.
It could be Orgy. Nice name. I would hope
That name is
it
great.
him.
I almost put
I
it in
hope it's
here
him.
just to do it, just so I could say it on the
Yeah.
podcast, but I was like,
So okay, Michigan at 6, Iowa at 5, just because they're they're gritty.
Like Iowa?
They're gritty, man.
That's a great way of saying it's an all-white team.
No, it's just like they every year they're like this, dude. They're
Yeah, but they
always
put up 45 points in the season.
It doesn't matter. But guess what? They were in the fucking Big Ten championship
Yeah,
game,
it's
and they were
crazy.
in like a New
Yeah,
Year's
but that was
Six
also
bowl.
there's no
Yeah, I know
there's
it
not two
changes now,
conferences
but like they
divisions.
had like the 4th best record in the Big Ten last year.
which is crazy that they
Yeah.
were in the championship.
But
with that.
it's because like Kirk Ferentz is a good head coach. They've just never been able to figure out the offense
yeah,
because
except for
his-
tight ends.
Yeah, tight ends.
Great
they've
tight
got it
end
figured
school.
out. Next team, USC. I wish I didn't believe in them, but I just have to because like the top of the Big Ten got so much worse.
I
and
like
now
some
they
of their.
just
I like
they've
some of the
fallen.
weapons. I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk about them later.
Yep. Penn State, just because they can't win a big game.
Yep.
They have to be third. Oregon, mainly because you can find 2 losses on their schedule.
Yeah,
They have a hard
that's
schedule to
exactly what I
play.
did.
And you could even maybe find 3 because if they go to the Big Ten championship game, they could lose that as well.
Yeah.
And then Ohio State at number 1, just because the between how many great players they kept in, Travion Henderson, JT Tuimoloau, a number of other great players, and then transferring in a guy who's probably, I'd say, like a top 15, top 25 quarterback in college football, and Will Howard, and then you transfer in a top 3 running back
Yeah,
to go with
Quinshon
your other
Judkins.
top 3 running back.
Crazy.
And then, of course, Ryan Day does whatever, but bringing in Chip Kelly might be the best thing that they did all offseason.
Question.
Yeah.
With Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins, they're most likely gonna split reps. If I
Yeah.
had to guess.
Yeah.
What number do you think they'll both hit this season? When it comes to
Combined or
yards? No.
separate?
Each hit, they'll both hit that number for sure. So, I'm saying, will they both hit at least
I think they're
400?
so this team's going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Will Howard is not an amazing quarterback.
No, but these
by
are two
any stretch of the
amazing running backs with an amazing offensive line.
Yeah, but I think we also have to take into account that they still have really good receivers.
Yeah.
So
That's
they're still
true.
going to have to pass to them, but they're not going to be passing quite as much. Travion probably got too many carries last year.
But now he'll be able to.
Now he can get a
Take
little
a
bit of
breath.
the weight off. I think both of them will at least hit 800.
Wow. That would be insane.
Yeah.
Do you think who do you think's going to end up with more?
Probably Travion. I like Travion
Do you think
because
he'll get more carries or because he can break through for more yards?
So Quinshon is interesting. I've
Yes.
talked to a number of people about Quinshon a lot.
Brock.
Even not even just him, but like early days of this podcast, me and
Mhm.
Brock were obsessed with Quinshon
Yes.
Judkins and what he was able to do.
Him and Jackson Dart.
Yeah, but I think with Quinshon, it's he could go off and rush for 250 yards in a game, but that would require him to get 35 carries.
Yeah,
I don't know what he can do in a game where maybe he only gets 15 carries.
that's true. Does he have that break loose?
Yeah,
every
he's
couple
got the
plays?
ability to read the defense and work at his own pace and find the gap. But Travion Henderson is a strong running back,
Yeah.
super
It's
good
going
at
to take
just
two guys to bring him
breaking
down
free.
just about every time.
Exactly. So they play very differently, but I think 800 is an attainable number for both of them. If each of them because each of them realistically could get 15 to 20 carries per game.
Yeah.
Because I do think they're
Especially
going to run
against
that
some
much.
of these stinkers.
Yeah,
Or more average teams they have on the
Exactly.
schedule. If they start running it up and they just need to run out the clock at the end of the game to not be jackasses and
Yeah.
keep scoring on deep balls or something, then you're going to see them just getting these 4 or 5 yard gains at the end of a game that's just going to keep adding up over the season, basically.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out before we move on from the standings is that the top 8 probably they could all win some games against each other.
Yeah.
You could see Oregon fall to Wisconsin on a
Yes.
bad week or Michigan or Penn State. Penn State's probably going to lose whatever games they play against
of
good
course.
teams.
I told you this before.
USC could literally win 6 games.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised either. But they could also end up 4th in this.
Yes, exactly. I was talking to Jalen, like I told you earlier, about this division because he's a big Ducks fan.
Yeah.
He told me the one team to watch out for that is going to make a weird upset this year is Purdue.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I have them last in the division. He said, so do I.
Yeah.
But they're going to be the ones to really just fuck somebody up for no reason at all at a random time this year. He says
Purdue's schedule.
He said Purdue is going to do it.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know if it'll be like a wash or if they'll just get the best of a team by 1 or 2 points, but they're going to find a way
I
to
don't
do
know.
I don't
They're out
know,
of
man.
conference. They have to play Indiana State. They'll probably
Yeah.
win, but Notre Dame out of conference is brutal.
it. Dude, he said he
And
didn't know
Oregon
who.
State out of conference is kind of brutal. Not great. I think the team that most likely would be an upset would be that second to last game against Michigan State.
Yes.
I think Michigan State could be in a position where it's if they win, if they end up with 3 losses, maybe they could hop in. primetime game on Fox on a Friday. It's because it's on a Friday. Friday night game in East Lansing.
Yeah.
I think that's the one where Purdue could just show up and kill somebody.
I'm not going to lie.
Ruin their playoff
I'm not
chances.
going to lie. I could see a potential Penn State upset. I could see it happening.
Yeah, it's in Purdue.
Yeah, it's at Purdue.
West Lafayette.
What, a Saturday? Probably going to be a fucking
That's going to be a noon
game. Yeah.
That's a big
It's
time.
gonna be a
big
noon
time
game.
noon game on Peacock.
Yeah. That could be an Apple TV special. I think Penn State might be the team.
Well, no, because Purdue's going to be so bad at that point in the year. Michigan State is going to be at this place
That's
where
going
it's
to be
like
we have nothing to lose, and they have everything to lose.
Exactly. It's going to be that exact situation. That's when teams play spoiler late in the season.
And that's when people fuck up.
Yeah,
is
I
when-
could see that. Penn State
Yeah.
or Michigan State, both those games.
I could see a Penn State loss, or I could see Penn State roll.
Bro, trust me. Like,
But-
if there is a day of the week for the craziest shit
It's
to happen, it's a
Friday.
Friday fucking night. Dude.
Yep.
This is the first year we're really getting a lot like Friday Big
night
Ten
in East
games, dude.
Lansing.
Because like I'm used to seeing some Friday night Louisville football. Louisville, dude, they play Oregon on Friday night.
And it's still at Purdue.
It's not happening.
I don't
that
think
one's
so
not
either,
happening. But
Dylan Gabriel might throw for 1,000 that game.
yeah. But like I've seen some crazy shit happen on a Friday. I've seen like fucking Syracuse beat Clemson on a Friday.
Damn, should we go to the Indiana
Yeah.
State game? It's $4 a ticket.
No way. I'm not going to West Lafayette.
No way there's a decent seats for $4. Section 118. Oh, it's right behind the end zone.
You will not find me in West Lafayette,
Wait, why
Indiana,
is their
unless
stadium
it's at,
set up like a concert?
Yeah, wait. That is literally just a concert venue. Yeah, but the Horseshoe is Columbus. That's Ohio State.
Wait. Yeah, what's the box? Is that just a scoreboard on one end of the field?
I think it might be a jumbotron. Oh wait,
No, it just
oh,
ain't.
that's an old ass picture.
Yeah, that is old.
That's an old ass picture. Why is there no recent?
Find a picture from here.
seats?
115 or 116.
Just look up
I just tried to
Purdue's
point it
stadium.
like you can see it.
Please just look up Ross Aid Stadium.
Man, go on SeatGeek where they have real pictures.
It's ADE.
They would show
Wrong
that
angle.
Keep going.
Hey, wait, no, go to the one right there to the right. Yeah. Oh, well, you can kind of.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
well,
You jerks.
I think it's just a jumbotron.
I bet it is.
Here, Ethan,
Just
do that
wild.
next photo. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
there's
there's some
seating.
seating. There's some seating.
That's probably the band.
Student section.
That's probably the band or the student
Oh.
section. I bet it's a band.
Bro, the band taking up the whole end zone's kind of tough. I know, that's kind of sick.
That's
I like that.
lame.
No, I
Well,
like that.
it's not like
fierce,
anyone's
bro.
going to the game.
That's striking fear into the opponent. Think about the opponent on offense
That's
going
true.
that way.
Or they're
They're
on
playing
the
music
one.
loud as fuck straight at them, and like the band is the
I don't know.
backdrop.
I don't know. Imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or imagine you're like they just got a good punt. You're down on the one, and you're going away from the band, and
Yeah,
you can't hear any audible
yeah,
because they are playing that like.
yeah. There's a
crazy.
lot of scenarios where that's very cool. Okay, enough.
Anyway, $4 for a ticket though.
Enough about Purdue. Who's gonna make the CFP?
Ohio State and Oregon.
I've got Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State. I think
I
Penn
don't
State is one of those like 11 seed sleepers.
I have Penn State being my other ranked team, but I don't think they'll make it.
Okay, I've actually got 3 more teams that would be ranked.
What? Like that
Yeah.
will be or could be?
It will be.
Nah, you're crazy.
At least 2 more will be.
There's
one
no
more
way
is
you're
a
about
maybe.
to say USC is going to be ranked.
USC is going to be ranked. USC, Iowa, and Michigan will
This
all be
guy's
ranked.
high on Miller.
No.
Moss.
Okay, yes, I am high on Miller Moss.
So am I, but not the whole team.
USC is good enough to be ranked. They're good enough to be 20th in the nation.
I don't know about that.
They are. Because, like, think about it. Like, when me and Colin have been going through these, like, I think we only had each of us, I think, agreed there'd only be, 4 ACC teams.
If that.
And there would only be, 5 Big 12 teams. Max.
Okay.
Well,
Group of 5?
that's only a couple. Group of 5, I think we only had 2 or
Probably
3.
2. Probably 2 or 3, yeah.
Somebody got to fill the rest. Obviously, the SEC probably going to have 10.
SEC will fill the rest.
The SEC might actually fill the rest. But still, I've got USC, Iowa,
I'm going to
Michigan.
count these up. I'm going to go back and watch all the
Okay.
recordings and count these all up and
Yeah.
see.
That's fine.
Actually, wait. If you got USC, who the fuck else do you have making it?
Iowa and Michigan. You serious?
Ethan, don't crush the mood like that. I'm grilling this guy.
Okay. Yeah, Iowa, Michigan.
Michigan, maybe. Iowa's not.
Bro, Iowa
not
is the
happening.
quintessential number 19 in the nation.
No.
Yeah, dude. Iowa is number 19.
Where did you have them in your standings?
I had Iowa 5th behind USC. 6th was Michigan. So my top 6 would be ranked. I think so.
It's not happening.
Ethan, can you pull up the final college football playoff ranking from last year?
I could see Michigan getting it. Just sneaking in at like a 24, 23, something
I don't
random.
know. Like the thing is like all of these teams will probably open up in the AP top 25.
Probably.
Maybe not USC or
don't-
Iowa.
I just don't think Iowa's going to stay there, though.
I think so. I think they're going to win like 9 games. That's good enough to stay ranked.
Did we pull up Iowa's schedule?
No.
Can we look at Iowa's schedule once we're done with this, Ethan? I said once we're done. Please. Is this
Okay.
who you guys hired?
Here we go. Let's see. How many Big 10 schools made it?
One so far.
Iowa, Penn State,
Oregon.
now
technically
Oregon.
Ohio State.
Yeah, we're counting teams that are now in the
Washington.
Big 10.
5.
So yeah, 6 is attainable. Because look, like Liberty, SMU, right there at the bottom is like
Yeah.
they're maybes. Arizona's dropping out. Louisville's dropping out. Like so many of those teams that are there are gonna fall. And look at
Ethan.
how many 8-4 teams are there at the bottom.
Ethan, pull up Iowa's schedule. You guys see that random 13-0 right there in the middle at like 5? That's crazy.
There's also one at what 21.
Yeah, Liberty. Crazy they got disrespected that hard just because they're group of 5.
Yeah. Well, at least now they're gonna automatic bid.
Yeah. Can we get it a little bigger, Jesus? Illinois State has glasses.
Colin has nothing to complain about. He doesn't even look at the screen.
Yeah. If you watch, Colin just sits here like this.
Yeah. Okay. So Illinois State dub, Iowa State dub,
I don't
Troy
know.
dub,
Iowa State's gonna be good.
Minnesota dub,
Notice how Iowa State's their most expensive ticket.
Ohio State
I'm
loss.
just saying.
Well, yeah, it's an in-state rivalry.
Troy's a W, of course.
Ohio State.
Minnesota's probably good. Ohio State's an L.
Ohio State's at L.
Washington's.
Bro,
Washington
I
could be
think
hit or miss.
Ohio State, Wisconsin, and Michigan State are their only losses.
I think Washington could get them.
Okay, but if Washington gets them, then I think they beat Wisconsin.
I don't know.
I think there's only 3 losses on the schedule for Iowa.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What is in the lava lamp?
Dude,
bro?
the lava lamp doesn't know what the fuck to do. It's been
we need the
tweaking.
lava lamp fan page to get you a new lava lamp.
The lava lamp's been tweaking for the last few months.
I think they lose 4 or 5.
They're not losing 5.
Let's see. I think they could lose to Iowa State.
I think
like
the
Iowa
max.
State's defense.
I think the max is okay. The maximum is 5,
Yeah,
but I don't think it's happening because the very highest, like if Nebraska's really good, if Wisconsin's as good as they say, if Michigan State's as good as they say, that's 3, and then it's Washington, Ohio State. That's it.
Yeah,
but I don't think Michigan State or Nebraska or Wisconsin really is better than them
Why does Iowa get such a not that hard looking schedule?
because their 3 out of conference games are so easy, and they also didn't get Michigan, Penn State, Oregon, or like
I think
USC
something
on their
with
schedule.
the Big Ten, their schedules for some reason in my head look.
It's so
easy.
top heavy.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you played Ohio State and Michigan. Wow, you have a really hard schedule this year. It's like, oh, you didn't play both of them.
Yeah.
your schedule's easy. This
And then
year.
you go and look at SEC schedules, and
Yeah.
it's like,
or
oh,
Oregon schedule.
bro,
They got
Florida
Oregon's
has
got
to
a
run
year.
the gauntlet.
Yeah, Oregon's got a hard one.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
pretty
that's
sure.
what happens when you open up with Texas.
Yeah, check Oregon's Ethan.
Or they don't open up with Texas. Do they play Texas? Wait,
I
who?
thought they did.
Oh, no, Michigan plays Texas.
Michigan does,
That's who it
yes.
is. But Boise State isn't a cakewalk. Oregon
No.
State's not a cakewalk. Idaho is obviously a cakewalk.
Purdue's a
Um,
cakewalk.
Actually,
Well,
no,
maybe, we said Purdue because
Oregon
has a
State
chance.
Oregon State is a cakewalk now. Boise State isn't a cakewalk. They're winning every game on the schedule, though.
Yeah, probably.
except maybe
Except
Ohio
maybe
State.
Purdue. We
No,
said Purdue has the chance.
Purdue's not beating them.
I'm
I
just
didn't. You
saying.
did.
If it happens, I said.
Okay, let's get into the position rankings. We've been dragging on too long. My top 3 QBs. I've got at number 3, Drew Aller. Number 2, Aiden Childs. Number 1, Dylan Gabriel.
I have Drew Aller at 3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have Miller Moss and Dylan Gabriel.
Fair enough.
I like Miller Moss. I think
Miller Moss, Aiden Childs, and Drew Aller are all in the same place for me. I really like Aiden Childs sticking with his old head coach.
I don't know if Aiden Childs wants to play the way Michigan State wants to play.
Well, it's
know
how
what I mean?
his coach wanted to play last year.
I don't think he likes it. Like,
Then why would he have transferred with him?
I think he likes it and doesn't like it at the same time.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know where you're getting that from, but yeah.
NCAA.
Oh, okay, fuck out of here.
He hates the playing style of Michigan State. Let me tell you.
Whatever. Drew Aller, he simply was not good enough in big games last year, but he's still a talented quarterback. And then Dylan Gabriel is lucky that this is a big down year for quarterback talent in this conference.
Yes. Notice how we didn't mention the team we think is going to be number one's quarterback.
What?
Ohio
State. Yeah, no, Will Howard is a role player.
Yeah.
Will Howard is
certified
big-time role player.
UFL player.
Yeah. Will Howard is out here to be like Andre Iguodala. He's out here to be Sean Livingston.
Tyrese Halliburton at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum at the Olympics.
Nicholas Batum is crazy.
Hey, man, he just got a silver medal.
Yeah. Yelling, why the fuck Batum in? Yeah, Will Howard, Nicholas Batum. Fantastic comp. Yeah, and like is Raiola gonna start at Nebraska?
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
We have no idea.
He'll probably
we already
transfer.
talked about we don't know what Michigan's gonna do. Wisconsin is in like this weird place because like I'm pretty sure Wisconsin's quarterback is Tyler Van Dyke, who's
It
like
is.
90 years old.
Yeah, from Miami. I looked. I almost put him on there, and then I was like, nah, I can't put
Nah.
a Miami guy on here.
Nah. So yeah, the quarterback situation in the Big Ten is very weird. Honestly, the
Yeah.
quarterback situation across the nation is very weird this year.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, half of them transferred.
half of them transferred, and all the good ones got drafted.
Yeah.
Like literally,
Even the
if
bad
you
ones
named,
got drafted.
yeah, if you named like the top 4 quarterbacks in college football last year, all of them got drafted. Okay, let's do top 3 running backs now.
Actually, 4.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your honorable mention then? We'll go ahead and knock him out. Whoever your 4 is.
I'm gonna give my honorable mention actually to Donovan Edwards because I like the
Fair
other
enough.
3.
I've got him at 3. I've got Edwards at 3. What do you have?
Looked
Ethan?
up
Sorry.
top 4 college football quarterbacks in 2023.
Yeah.
What you got?
The only one is Dylan Gabriel. That is still.
Yeah, he wasn't even that good
Yeah, I
though.
know.
Let's be honest.
They were
like,
just steamrolling people, and that's why he looked so good.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, he
honestly,
played
Bo
well,
Nix.
wasn't even
Bo
off.
Nix was probably better than him.
Yeah, Bo Nix to JJ McCarthy 3.
Whoa,
Crazy.
whoa.
Yeah, that's ESPN.
It should be
It's
Penix.
it's by QBR.
Oh, okay.
okay.
It should be Penix, Caleb Williams, Nick.
Daniel,
Yes.
Bo Nix.
And then, oh wait, hold on. No.
Drake
Jaden
May?
Daniels was
Jaden
number 1
Daniels.
last year. Okay, if we're just going off 2024, Jaden Daniels was number 1.
Mhm.
Michael Penix was number 2. Bo Nix was probably number 3. Carson Beck has a claim, who is still in college.
Drake May as
Well,
well.
Drake May wasn't
He's had
good
a
last
bad
year.
year.
Yeah, he had a bad
Yeah.
year, but like,
Wait till you hear the.
JJ's up there. Caleb Williams is
Yeah.
definitely up there. Like,
Who
what the hell?
who's number 5, Ethan?
Caden Salter.
No way.
Oh my
Caden
Number 6.
Salter.
Noah
Fafita.
Okay.
Carson Beck 7. Kyle McCord 8. Jalen Milrow 9. Michael Penix 10.
This is insane.
Man, put the
Okay.
fries in the bag.
I've got
Oh,
Donovan
yeah.
Edwards at
That's
3.
ESPN.
Okay.
I
At 3,
so-
I have Ches Malusi. That's
Who is he?
Wisconsin's running.
Okay. I didn't recognize the name. I knew Wisconsin had a good
Yes.
running back. He was. I didn't really. There wasn't much of a conversation for me with my rankings personally.
My top 2 was set.
But he would have been there. Yeah, my top 2 was set
Yeah.
too.
Ches probably would have
But
been
I
your
don't know
honorable
what
mention if you
order
had
I want to
one,
put
but
that top 2 in. Still,
I do.
I still don't know.
I
But honestly,
didn't,
like
but I figured it
the
out.
top 3 running backs that I have with Edwards and then obviously Judkins and Henderson are there.
Yep.
That's 3 of like the top 5 or 6 running backs in college football.
Yeah.
So personally, I put Travion 2, Quinshawn 1. Because I think Travion is the more consistent. I think Quinshawn Judkins has a way higher possibility of just booming.
He, like we said earlier, he could just get 300 yards for no fucking reason in a game, and Travion might have had 50 that game. But then the next
but he
game,
probably had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then the next game, Travion Henderson will have 150 yards on 6 carries, and Quinshawn will have 30 carries for 55 yards.
Exactly.
And it'll be like, brother, what were you doing?
Exactly.
Ethan,
but those are 1A and 1B.
Ethan,
for sure.
can you pull up Ches Malusi's stats for me?
How does he spell Ches?
Yeah.
Chez.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
Is it short for something?
No, I don't think so. I couldn't find
Cheser.
if it was. Chester.
No,
Chester with a Z.
No, just Cheser.
Like cheddar.
I like
Yeah.
Chester with a Z.
Chester.
So look at this. 51 rushing attempts, 300 yards.
That's pretty solid.
That's like a
Oh, he's
Quinshawn
been here for
Judkins
too
game.
long.
yeah, he's been
Yeah,
here for
he's-
too long to
he's
not
an
be
old
doing
head.
shit.
He was at Clemson.
And he had 44 carries in 2019.
He was at Clemson at one point.
Oh, well, some of those years are probably Clemson.
Yeah,
if you click
2019
see
and
all,
2020, I think,
click
was
see all on the
Clemson.
career stats, will show you what team.
Yeah. 2019 2020 was Clemson. And, I mean, he's not a huge
Well, I guess
touchdown
the last
machine.
3 years he's been behind Braylon Allen.
Yeah.
Or the last 2 years.
But, he's still he put up 800 in 2021 behind somebody.
yeah, that's impressive.
That's insane. And still had 5 touchdowns. And his average is pretty damn good.
Actually, no, I think he was the starter in 21 because
That
I
makes
think
sense for
that's
some
when
games. That was in between.
yeah, I think that's when the coach got fired.
Yes. But either way, behind him, he's got 112 with 473, averaging 4.2 a carry.
Yeah.
And his breakaway looks good.
Yeah, his yards per carry is absurd.
Yeah, 6 last year?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's not
Yeah.
terrible in the receiving game, but I would imagine that's just not something they utilized him for.
No. Wisconsin has never really utilized running backs in the passing game much.
But I could see this being the Ches Malusi's time to just
Okay.
go nuts.
I think that's a great take. Okay. Top 3 wide receivers. I've got an honorable mention here. Jeremiah Hunter from Washington.
Mine is Julian Fleming from Penn State.
I think he was on Ohio State.
No.
Julian Fleming?
Pretty sure he's at Penn State.
Maybe I'm just thinking of it wrong. Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
transferred to Penn
Yeah.
State. Okay. Didn't realize he transferred there.
Yes. I meant to put it in my notes that he
Okay.
was a transfer, but I didn't. I did for one of the other guys.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. He was good at Ohio State last year, so I don't mind that at all. My number 3 is Zachariah Branch from USC.
I don't have him on here.
Okay.
You know who I do have? Tight end Lake McCree.
Wow. Lake McCree is very good.
Lake McCree is very, very good
Very
tight
good.
end. And I saw his name and was like, holy shit, Lake McCree, tight end's a receiver. He's really good. He's going to be on my list.
Okay.
I think he's good enough to be on that list. Even can
Wow.
you pull up his stats real quick for me?
That's the first image.
Boring ass face.
Certified freak.
What?
Oh, wow. Wait.
Bro, he looks like
Oh, my God. Yeah, I know who you're thinking of. I'm
he
pretty
looks
sure.
like
He looks like
the dude
Lucas
from
Graham.
he does look like
Yeah,
Lucas
old
Graham,
dude.
but there's also that actor that kind of looks like Lucas Graham as well.
Yes.
That was in The Office. He was an intern in The Office. He plays like young like they call him like
Yes.
Little Dwight or some shit. That's who he looks like. I
exactly
can't
who he
remember the
looks
dude's
like.
name though.
He's been in a lot.
Dude,
of stuff.
26
Yeah.
receptions for 262 yards. 10 average.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's a first down machine, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
Very good.
he's not a big touchdown guy, but
Well, he hasn't really gotten opportunities.
yeah, I don't even think he was the starter last year.
No,
or
there's no way
something.
he was the
Like,
starter with 26 receptions.
Yeah, not with Caleb Williams there. He would have gotten the ball plenty.
Yeah.
Well, actually, right there it says Caleb Williams finds Lake McCree for a touchdown. Lake McCree, cool name.
Yeah, great name.
Lake
Great name.
looks like his name's Lake.
Okay.
Looks like he
It's
was
a
born
Big
in the
Ten
lake.
name,
Big Ten name for sure.
Yeah.
but he plays at USC.
Yeah. He's from Austin though.
So yeah, it makes sense. Lake McCree's probably a lake in Texas.
His family's last name was just already McCree, and they're like, might as well name him after the lake.
Yeah. I reckon.
Or they probably have like a big pond in their backyard that
Yeah,
they've
they call
always
it
called Lake McCree. And they're like, fuck it.
McCree Lake.
He's probably like the 6th child.
All named Lake McCree.
No, I'm like,
Oh,
he's
they
the
got
6th.
Pond and Ocean and
Probably Pond, Creek, Ocean.
Creek McCree
Yeah.
is a crazy name.
Let's see, what's a funny name for a body of water. Creek.
Estuary.
Stream. Yeah, estuary.
Estuary
Meander.
McCree.
What?
Meander.
Puddle?
Puddle.
Lagoon.
That's what they called him when he pissed his pants in
Yeah.
elementary school.
Is it a puddle or a lagoon? You tell me. World's
Bay
most
McCree.
expensive
Yeah,
puddle.
meander is a body of water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
That's
Oh, wow.
crazy.
Rapids McCree.
A winding curve or bend of a river.
Yes.
But is that a body of water?
No.
It's a river.
No, it's a
No,
part
it's
of
a
a river.
direction.
No, it's not.
It says a river that meandered gently through a meadow, which means it's meandering around, like
verb.
going around.
It's also a
It
noun.
also is
The river
noun.
flows in sweeping meanders. So meanders are the curves, though. It's not the
Yes,
actual
it's not
river.
the-
It's
it's not
the
the river.
topography.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, big guy.
Yeah, I can use words too.
What's another
Okay.
one? Any good other water words?
Yeah, H2O
Yeah, fair.
McCree. C. I don't think we said
C.
that
McCree.
one. C. McCree. Atoll. Is that's
Ooh.
that's a body of water?
Ooh.
Is that an island or is that a body of water?
Check the definition. The what? Oh, fair enough. It looks like
It's a ring-shaped reef. Okay, so it's
reef,
not a body
island,
of
or
water.
chain of islands
Got it.
formed of coral.
Okay, well, this is as much of water as a meander, so fuck you.
Archipelago.
Archipelago
Except that's a group of islands.
is a
That's-
group of
that's not
islands.
Water,
yeah.
Dang it. I literally said it and then was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but archipelago would be such a crazy name. Archipelago McCree.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, probably.
Okay. Keep going with receivers. Number
Alright.
2, I've got Evan Stewart from Oregon.
I do as well. Transfer from Texas
So then
A&M.
we probably have the same number 1, Emeka Egbuka.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of hard not.
Emeka Egbuka, like,
People
people...
from JSN to
yeah, JSN to Marvin Harrison.
to Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah. Insane.
It was literally just like, oh, the new model came out.
Yeah.
Oh, the new model came out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Jeremiah Smith will be next. Yeah, Emeka Egbuka, I'm most looking forward to with this season is what nickname he will get.
What was Marvin Harrison's?
Maserati Marv.
Oh, true. And JSN.
I guess that was probably just his nickname.
Maserati Marv on JSN. Oh, wait, pause.
yeah, wait, that sounded whack.
I kind of meant it more like on ESPN.
But Gus Johnson is going to give him a
Yeah.
ridiculous fucking, or at least have a ridiculous call that
can't even
involves
think of
Emeka
something.
Egbuka.
He's got such an interesting name.
I know.
It's like a,
That's why I can't wait to hear Gus Johnson fucking screaming, just Emeka Egbuka. Like his voice cracking, like yelling his name. He's like streaking down the sideline.
he's doing what?
Ooh, I like that. Could get religious.
The Mecca
Touchy subject for a
Yeah.
big noon kickoff game. Joel Clash is gonna be like, dude, what are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The ball makes its journey. No.
The
Okay.
Mecca Egbuka.
Yeah. That could be it. I have no idea.
I don't know. I think Egbuka
Yeah.
sounds a little too weird for that.
Yeah, we'll see. It could just be like he has like a good call
With
along
double
with his
E.
name, like
What's
the
his middle
Denzel
name,
Ward
Ethan?
thing. Whenever I think of Denzel Ward, I think of the Denzel Ward. You got barbecue in there and didn't invite me?
I want to know what his nickname is. Maybe it could be an initials thing. He's already got
Imagine
EE.
he's triple E.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe he's one of those cool people that doesn't have one.
Yeah, he could.
What if
Okay.
he was just double E?
Yeah.
I was about to say someone make a dolphin noise real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay. Enough.
What the hell was that,
that.
Ethan? No, it was not.
Bro, that was. Never mind.
Yeah, can't talk about that.
Top 3 defense. I also have an honorable mention for this one. It was really hard. We probably should have just done top 5s for the good
I
conferences.
have 5 for defense if you want
Oh,
to do
really?
5.
I don't have a 5th.
I don't
just
have them in order,
one.
though, is the
I have
only
one
problem.
honorable mention.
I can figure out an order really fast.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
We'll just do our honorable mentions. What are your 2?
I'm going to choose, because I didn't put them in any order, Abdul Carter from
Okay.
Penn State, defensive
Yeah.
line,
Not bad.
and Danny Dennis Sutton,
Mm.
also a defensive line from Penn
Okay.
State.
So that means you did not include one of the 4 guys I have. My honorable mention is JT Tuimoloau.
Did not include it.
Okay, that's why. From Ohio State. He's a fucking dog. Okay, number 3. Who you got?
I've got Caleb Downs.
What?
Yep.
Okay. I've got Mason Graham,
Don't have him.
defensive tackle from Michigan. What the fuck? Yeah, Mason Graham's a fucking monster. He might be the first overall pick. Not even joking. Will Johnson is my number 2, cornerback from Michigan.
Will Johnson's my number 1, actually. My
Okay.
number 2 is Jordan Birch from Oregon, the edge rusher.
Not bad.
I think he's had a great year last year, and he's due for another one.
Yeah. Number 1, I have Caleb Downs. Safety, Ohio State. I think he's the best player in college football.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and he is only a sophomore.
Nah.
He is the best player in college football.
I don't think so.
And you lost him, Colin. Thanks, Ethan. No,
Looks like a
Caleb
fucking
Downs
chair.
actually is the best player in college football.
I don't think he is.
Why not?
So why isn't he going to win the Heisman?
We all know why. He could.
Don't think he can.
He's a safety.
I don't think it's possible.
Woodson did it.
He might have to have like 30 interceptions to win a Heisman in college.
We'll see. Maybe everybody else gets hurt. Except
Literally,
Caleb Downs.
yeah, the entire college football staff. That means we would have to get it. Well, I would. I have eligibility.
Yeah, so do I. I could walk on.
Yeah,
I'm a student.
that's true. You could actually.
I
get
literally could walk on a Power 5, not a Power 5, a FBS team.
yeah, you got the size.
Well, I go to an FBS school is what I'm saying. So
That's
I could
true.
walk on at my school. Thanks, man.
I could be a good kicker.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you hate Caleb Downs for some reason, but
not a fan.
final
Alabama and Ohio
closing
State in him. Can't
that's
do it.
fair. Closing thoughts on the conference. What are we thinking? Obviously, conference realignment, big storyline.
Yes.
Because Oregon is going to be rivaling for first place.
Yes.
So,
and I
like-
think it's going to be funky with no 2 different divisions. I think it's a
Yeah.
good thing, and we're going to actually see who the 2 best teams are every
Yeah.
time play.
One thing I'm super happy about with conference realignment and how it's ended up panning out is that in 3 of now the Power 4 conferences, there's a contender in first place that is new to the conference.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a contender in the ACC.
It's not like you got a bunch of shit stains who joined at
Yeah,
the bottom like
like
in the ACC.
The ACC is all shit teams, but yeah. But the Big 12, Utah is the favorite.
Yeah.
Oregon is contending in the Big 10, and of course Texas is contending in the SEC. That makes it way more interesting. I know some
Yes.
people have their opinions about conference realignment, whatever. If it were up to me, it'd still be 5 conferences, and we'd maybe move some things around.
Yeah, I think they're getting a little too big. Why don't we just take all the
The
shitters?
Big 10 has
Why don't we take all the
18
shitters and put
teams.
them into another one, and they can be group of 6 schools?
Might as well.
They can all go join the Pac-12.
Yeah, but the problem is if we take all the shitters, then all we do is just take out all the teams that just joined the Power 5.
It's true.
It's just
Yeah,
like,
but
all
then you
right,
also
you
get
guys
rid of,
just
like,
made it to the Power
Purdue.
5. Okay, Houston, BYU, SMU, all of
Yeah.
you, fuck off.
What do you
UCF.
think? What do you think the ideal size for a conference is? How many teams?
14.
I think 14.
Yeah, it's got to be even number.
Yeah,
I'd say
well,
14,
definitely.
which I think is what the SEC is at.
I think 18's way too many.
18's way too many, and I've been hearing that they want to go to 20. That was the whole thing in the offseason was that they wanted to go to 20, and that it would be Notre Dame and Florida State.
Fuck no.
I would love Florida State to
If-
be in the Big Ten,
I
bro.
think-
Big
I think
Ten
if-
money.
If they go to that, if they go to something like that with that many teams, I think you need to almost have like a tournament for the thing because you can't just take the top 2 teams. Like, there's a chance.
Yeah, theoretically, I guess you could do that. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
what is stopping them from
Taking
having
the top 4 and doing a tournament.
Well,
style.
what's stopping them from having an 8 team? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 2 out of conference, 8 conference games. That leaves you with 10 games. Or
Yep.
sorry, you could still have 3 out of conference if you had 8 conference games, and then the top 4 play a 4-team. What? Well, you'd still play a 12-game regular season. There's 13 weeks, and then you would have the final week of the season instead of that being rivalry
Conference
week.
tournament?
Well, no, instead of that being rivalry week would be the first round,
Yes.
and then obviously nobody plays on Army-Navy week.
Yep.
And then you would have
Then you'd have your conference championship.
conference championship.
I think that honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. Like
For
with how many
everyone.
they have now, just because
The
there's a
problem
chance,
is
like-
how does that change the college football playoff committee? Like, how does that change their view? Because everybody would have to adopt that.
Well, I think
You can't have one conference do
Yeah.
that and nobody else does it.
well, because then the thing is, you'd see the top 4 from the conference, you'd get the best team, they'd obviously automatically be in.
Yeah.
If another team who is like sitting in 15th place,
Okay.
in the
Other thing, are
thing-
they playing a consolation game?
No.
Okay.
There's no
just-
reason.
I know. I'm just saying. Well,
You talked
that
about
would
this with
settle
World
the
Cup
standings.
or the Euros.
No, I know. I'm just
Sure.
saying that settles the standings. Who's third? Who's fourth?
No, I think then it would just come down to like
The actual standings.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Like if
I
you
don't
were
know,
the
it's
third
just-
seed
Yeah, I think it's tough because
Or you
I
could,
think
I
it's a
guess,
good idea.
during conference championship week, they could play a third place.
Yeah, I
game.
think the problem is
that way you
like,
have a third and fourth designated instead of because like think about it
Yeah.
if the way we have it right now or that I have it right, Ohio State would play Michigan in mine and Penn State would play Oregon. If somehow Ohio State loses to Michigan and then Oregon plays Michigan in the final, are you gonna say that Ohio State and Penn State are now 3 and 4?
it's tough.
That's where I think
Yeah.
it would get a little funky.
And
like,
I think it's
but-
also like,
but
how
then
does the college
it
football
also
playoff
doesn't
committee
matter.
weigh it? How would
Yeah.
they like? Okay, let's say you lose this crazy fucking game against one of the best teams in college football
Yeah.
right at the end of your year, even though you only lost 2 games in the conference.
Let me tell you about Georgia last year.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is like, all of a sudden, like you weren't supposed to play this team.
Yeah.
Now, because of how this schedule works out, you're a 2-loss team. It's miraculous that you got there.
Yeah.
You're looking at college football playoff berth, and then you get fucking blown out by the number 1 team in the country in the semifinals of the
And now you
conference
technically
tournament.
have 3 losses.
Now you have 3 losses, and one of them is a fucking blowout.
Yeah.
How is that going to look? Rather than if they would have just played some, Joe Schmo bullshit team.
Have you heard about Georgia last year,
I know.
who went to their conference championship as the number 1 team,
Yes.
basically wire to wire,
And
number
ended up
1,
6th.
and ended up 6th place or 5th place
Yeah,
technically.
and lost a close game.
Yeah, and lost a close game, but somehow that close game meant that they were so much worse
Yeah.
than all these other teams that they now have to play a consolation game.
Yes. I know. Okay, enough of that. Let's call that for the Big Ten. That's it. So next week, join us for the SEC.
I do have
Um,
one more thing actually.
Oh, go ahead.
I have some dark horses to win the division, like you guys
The
do
conference?
For, yeah, the
Yeah.
conference, like you guys do for the NFL.
Okay.
I went ahead and made some. Wisconsin and USC.
Yeah, that's
I think they just have weird chances to be like somehow if Oregon or Ohio State just falls off the face of the earth somehow, them to have the chance because it's dark horse, so they can't be the third best
Mhm.
and the fourth best team. But I think USC and Wisconsin have the chance that if the other two fall off the face of the earth, they have the chance. to
That's
get
fair. I don't see a world where Oregon and Ohio State
No,
have
but-
more losses than either of those
there.
teams.
Just like I said,
But I agree.
like you said,
I see what you mean.
Caleb Downs has to have everyone else in college football die to win Heisman.
That's true.
They need everyone on Ohio State and Oregon to die.
Okay. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
And let's talk some NFL news.
Okay.
we'll
I
try and-
haven't really seen much, but
Might have
we'll
to
see.
skip game time. We're running a little long,
That's
so
not happening. I
um,
want to participate in the game time.
hopefully Ethan found something. Okay. In the meantime, let's do some NFL news. The Bears are loving Caleb Williams and what he has shown.
Who's this? Is that a surprise?
No,
Okay,
but
just
it's also
checking.
he's a Bears quarterback, so
Well,
it is
yeah.
surprising that he's playing well. He had 2 drives in his preseason debut. He was 4 for 7. One of these passes was like the weirdest looking pass I've seen. Everybody was trying to say it was no look. I don't think it was no look. I think it was just like a weird, like awkward dump pass.
Do we have a
to
video?
DeAndre Swift. Yeah.
Oh,
Ethan's
I saw that.
pulling up the
DeAndre
video
Swift
right
went
now.
like
Yeah,
way out,
DeAndre Swift
and
made
they were
it
saying that,
42
like
yards.
he did some magic. I watched it like 4 times, and I was like,
It's just
Did
he was
he?
not looking that like he didn't have his shoulders face that direction, so he threw it over his left shoulder,
yeah, like.
which looked awkward. Ethan's got the video pulled up.
And Gibbs just turned it into a good play.
It was Swift.
Or sorry, Swift.
Gibbs plays
Yeah,
on the
Gibbs is
lines.
on the lines.
Played Ethan? Yeah,
He saw
look,
him.
I,
Fully
yeah,
saw
yeah,
him.
he saw him. I think what I will say is that's good vision. That's good like playmaking
Yeah,
by Caleb.
and amazing by
Yeah, great
Swift
block.
to Yeah.
A
Amazing
fucking
by
amazing
Swift
block.
to make or extend the play.
Yeah.
This is where I still
Who's
think
that? Who was
quarterbacks
that?
don't deserve it.
65? See the left guard or the center? They made that down block because that was fucking clutch
It's
for
got to
that
be
play.
the center right there.
Is that the center? 65? Yeah, he's got to be the center.
You see that beer gut? That's
But
his
yeah,
center.
he made a huge fucking block right
Yep.
here. He turns the corner on that
Bang.
number 42 and allows everything to open up for Swift. But yeah, they really like it.
Yeah,
He also made a
makes
great
sense.
pass for 25 to Cole Kmet. I don't think I have that one on there. Made a great pass to Cole Kmet. He was like on his second drive, rolling out to the right, put an absolute dot on him. Also had a good 13-yard run up the middle. So Bears loved what they saw from Caleb Williams. J.J. McCarthy,
Did you say he had like 3 snaps? Or just 3 plays that were notable?
3 notable plays. He was
Okay.
4 for 7 on 2 drives. Like, he
Okay.
really didn't
So
get
he-
to do
yeah.
much. And with that 42-yard reception, it kind of put him all the way down the field.
Yeah, that's fair.
J.J. McCarthy had a hell of a day. He played like the whole first half, so he was 11 for 17.
That means
with
they were really
188.
tested.
Yeah, well, they've got a QB battle. It's him and Sam Darnold playing for that starting spot, which is unfortunate.
This is like 2 pieces
For
of shit
primarily
battling
Justin
each other.
Jefferson is the unfortunate one.
Mid v mid here.
Yeah,
And J.J. Hawkinson.
yeah, but
Poor guy.
yeah, J.J. McCarthy was doing his thing. 11 for 17, 188, 2 touchdowns. Of course, he threw a pick because it's J.J. McCarthy. But the first touchdown pass was a 45-yard pass, like 45 in the air for a touchdown.
I love
a 45-yard touchdown. Ethan, you pull that one
I
up.
respect
45
45
yards.
more than I respect the short ones.
An absolute fucking bomb from JJ. Got to give him his credit. Threw it from the 50, caught it at the 5, just about gets it in for the 45-yard touchdown.
Oh, Jefferson was hyped.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
is he
Jetta
fully
was
dressed with no
so
pads?
Wants to show up, bro.
I guess.
That is like a jarring thing to see.
Yeah, it looks
A
weird.
dude fully suited up, no pads on.
Is he
It's
wearing
kinda
cleats
whack.
too? I hope he's wearing cleats.
I know he was mic'd up for this whole third quarter. So
Yeah,
that's,
somebody. There was a video of the coach walking over to him and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're over here talking to yourself." He's like, "I'm mic'd up."
yeah.
That's like the 57.
Well, yeah, the 49.
57.
Nice. Yeah. About 49. Caught it at about the 6.
Yeah,
So yeah, 45 yards.
they knew what they were saying. Ethan.
I'm the one that did the math. I watched the video, did my own
I
thing.
don't know. They said their own. math.
Well, whatever. The second touchdown that he threw, 33-yard touchdown, it was about 35 yards in the air.
fair play.
Yeah.
I thought we said that
Got
JJ
that as
McCarthy
well.
couldn't throw deep balls.
Dude, I didn't think he could either. And this was also in the third quarter. So I guess he just had the whole third quarter, maybe. Not the first half. But yeah, fucking put him on a dot.
I was the
Yeah.
ball wasn't that like,
But it
had
wasn't
some wobble.
underthrown. It wasn't
No,
overthrown. That wasn't
Uh,
wobbly. I think it's the quality of the video.
Maybe yeah. It
personally.
looked maybe a little underthrown.
It was
He caught it at like the hip.
slightly underthrown. Yeah,
Show
he
it-
caught it on his
one
back.
more time, Ethan. One
Yeah.
more time, Ethan. Like, let's see.
I
he
I don't
kinda-
know if that was exactly the route.
Maybe.
I think he was maybe supposed to go more towards the sideline, but when the coverage got blown by the safety,
He started to
he
extend.
he
towards
yeah
the
he
end.
extended it out
Yeah.
towards the end zone. I think that's probably what happened.
Well,
so JJ underthrew him a little bit,
He
but,
still should be able to get that.
Yeah, but it was a great throw
Yeah,
nonetheless.
it still worked out.
Yeah, but yeah, JJ McCarthy actually looked pretty good.
He's not wearing cleats.
Noted.
I could see. Unfortunate.
Jordan Love only got 3 snaps in the Packers preseason game.
That's understandable.
Third snap
Been the starter.
went pretty well. 65-yard touchdown to Dontavian Wicks.
How much air time?
Not as much,
Ah.
but it was still a lot. It was still like 40 yards, but
That's what we like to
it
see.
wasn't 65 in the air. He threw it from like the 33, I think, or
That's
the 27.
26 or
Sorry,
7?
27 to about the 40 or 35.
35.
The other
34,
35.
yeah.
Please.
I got like a notification about that play happening.
Mhm.
2 minutes later, in my fantasy league, there's a Packers fan. He was already picked up.
No, Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah.
That's funny. He should have been already picked up. He's very good.
Yeah. How big's your league, Ethan? You don't have to.
11, man.
I don't know. 11?
I thought you had a 14.
Y'all are weird. Who plays with an odd number? Just
He's
find
got a good ass team
somebody.
now.
Oh, I have a great team.
Yeah,
We'll
he's
look
got
at
a
it
good
after.
team. Yeah, Jordan Love threw that dot. Now it's just news. No more preseason
Oh,
shit.
good.
There was reportedly a trade between the 49ers and Browns that was agreed upon. Brandon Ayuk for Amari Cooper and a second-round and fifth-round pick. That trade was rejected by Brandon Ayuk because Cleveland is not a desirable destination.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah. No, like, I would not want
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
not going to
submitted to the hell that is Cleveland.
Ohio is my top 2 least favorite
But
state.
you know how fucking pissed the 49ers have to be?
Yeah.
And Amari Cooper was also pissed because he
was
literally
getting out.
No, dude, he literally tweeted on his Instagram story. He was like, "Doesn't sound that bad to me." Like something like that. Like to that effect.
It was
Like,
really
okay,
making it
yeah,
out the
I take it.
hell.
But yeah, like, dude, the 49ers would be fleecing the fuck out of the
Yeah.
Browns. Like, yes, Amari Cooper is an
Getting
aging
2
wide receiver,
picks?
but getting a second and a fifth?
Yeah, 5th is like solid if you need a nice left tackle.
Yeah, but I mean, a second round pick is like,
Yeah,
could be a
second
game
round
changer.
pick is good.
Yeah. So that's insane. But I agree with Ayuk. Shutting that down is a good
Yeah.
idea. But
It would have been good for the 49ers, but he don't give a fuck. He
yeah.
just want to help them.
yeah.
He's leaving.
It's crazy to see Amari Cooper, who I personally think is a better wide receiver
Plus,
all
they-
around than
they
Brandon
bring
Ayuk.
in Jerry Jeudy
Yeah.
to go with him and be this talented wide
Yeah.
receiver. I don't know if Ayuk and Jerry Jeudy is as dangerous as Amari Cooper and Jerry.
Probably
Jeudy.
not. I don't think Ayuk is as dangerous as Amari Cooper is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Next thing, Jerry Jones was asked about extending CeeDee Lamb and said, "I don't have any urgency to get it done." And a reporter tweeted that video out, and CeeDee Lamb quote tweeted the reporter and said, "LOL."
He actually saw that tweet
Yeah.
and laughed a little bit.
Yeah. Look, Jerry Jones is out of his fucking mind, and we've been talking about this all summer. Jerry Jones is out of his fucking mind if it's not CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott in that order.
Yeah.
That is how you need to do this because let me tell you what. If you get the number 25 pick in the draft next year, you can get Carson back.
Yeah.
To replace Dak Prescott. And I'll tell you this, I'm sure he could throw to CeeDee Lamb 20 times a game too. I guarantee he could actually. And he could also hand the ball off to fucking fat ass Ezekiel Elliott and Rico Dowdle or whoever
But
the fuck's going to be your running back
can't
next year.
throw the ball to him? Dak Prescott when he leaves because he doesn't get his
exactly.
money.
Exactly. But like,
When he becomes a Falcon.
bro, you could go with a year of Cooper. Yeah, I'm sure we'll sign him next year and be like, well, we don't want to not have a quarterback in 10 years.
I was talking about CeeDee Lamb.
Oh,
Not
gotcha.
Dak. If we
Yeah,
got
I thought
Dak,
you were talking about Dak.
I'd be jumping out that window right there.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Bro, Arthur Blank must have like tripped and fell into some money this summer. Fucking
Everyone's building.
dude, no. Arthur Blank, not only for the Falcons, he signs Kirk Cousins, makes all these other crazy signings, extends people. He also like they just had a bid like get rejected for like a big European player. I couldn't remember who it was, but they offered like $40 million.
Did
For
he
a
just
transfer.
sell something?
Well, they sold Thiago Almada.
No,
But
no,
not
no,
for
no.
much.
I think Arthur Blank sold something.
but maybe because they signed.
Can you Google that real fast? See?
They signed Miranchuk from Atlanta.
Yes.
They signed him, and they just got like rejected for somebody like relatively big, but I'm blanking on who
Yeah.
it was.
I think Arthur Blank sold something recently, like a company or something,
okay.
and made.
Yeah, that
and,
could be.
With Arthur Blank, a company is a hefty amount.
Yeah, maybe a bill. All right, it's fine. Nice.
Oh, good for him.
Shout out. Is it just gonna be called Blank Hospital?
Arthur M. Blank.
Boring.
M.
Have
Blank.
you guys seen his yacht?
Yeah, that thing's huge. We did it on the podcast.
Ridiculous.
We showed it on
Oh,
here.
did we?
Yeah.
I thought we did Jerry Jones's maybe. Oh no,
No,
we
it
did.
was
We
our
talked about it
place when they
when,
had the
when
meeting.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Okay, next thing. Juju was released by the Patriots.
Yeah, I saw that.
What a fall off!
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Man needs to stick to Twitch.
Yeah.
Stick to streaming and having his gaming org that
Yeah.
is irrelevant and doesn't do anything.
Next piece of news: Nick Foles will retire with the Eagles. He
Yep.
announced that on social
Saw
media.
I think we
last,
talked about that on Sunday.
Did we?
Last week, yeah.
Oh,
Or it might have been with Luke. I
maybe.
don't know. When I do
I don't
multiple
think we
episodes,
talked
it all
about it.
runs together.
I don't think we talked about Nick Foles. Maybe it might have been somebody else.
Go check. Go check.
No. Well, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. Let us know. Last thing is more of actually a question about the new kickoffs. So we all know that they kind of suck. I know you kind of like whatever, but like even the UFL got rid of them.
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand. Like the XFL tried it, and then they merged with the USFL.
And they became the UFL.
They became the UFL and got rid of that kickoff.
I think they
Clearly,
kept it. At
it's not good.
first.
Okay, well, they still got rid of it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do we think that special teams coordinators in the NFL have figured out good tactics for it and don't want it on film yet?
Well, somebody returned one yesterday.
I know that. But what I'm saying is, do we think that, like, people have figured some things out with it and they just don't want to show it yet? On both sides,
Like
on the
on
kicking side
the-
and the receiving
Oh,
side.
okay.
I think there's major flaws on both. So yeah, like, all right,
Yeah.
there's so many holes. Like,
Yeah,
they-
there's a
Nah.
bunch of issues with this kickoff or whatever, but I think it's also that, like,
I think there's
all
more
the special
strategy on the
teams
kicking team than anything.
Yeah, but all the special teams coordinators are probably afraid to show off anything because it is such a new thing. That
Yeah.
if they show off some revolutionary tactic out of nowhere in the preseason, these teams will have all year to figure out how that
Yeah.
works.
Well, I think the thing with the kickoff is that you can do something different every time.
Yeah, but also, like, I've been seeing plenty of touchbacks, and it only goes out to the 30. It's a
Yes.
5-yard difference, which, like, if you check the analytics, it doesn't change much.
But I think there's no time runoff, right? No matter
well, there's
what.
no time runoff if you do a touchback.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you have to kick it into the receiving area,
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
there's
If
some
you
time
can you just fair catch it?
runoff.
And get to the
I
25?
think you do, and it's to the 25.
Bro, if I'm the receiving team, a majority of the time I'm probably
Actually,
fair catching.
I don't know if it's in the tar zone. I think you have to go. Maybe I don't
Okay.
remember.
I don't know, but that's interesting. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But yeah, that
I
was
I
my,
definitely think there are some fun strategies to it. Like
yeah.
if you can, I remember Destroying was posting a lot of videos when he was joining the UFL about like what they want for kickers, and they
Mhm.
literally wanted you to have over a certain hang time so that guys can get down there and get past.
Yeah.
So if you can get a kicker who can kick a chip shot and put it at like the 15 every time or the 10, then and give your guys enough time to get past the blocker or draw like a hold or something like that on
Mhm.
him, you can pin that guy at like the 20
Yeah.
and get him back there. But at the same time, if the returning team can figure out a good way to like almost like block one side, I feel like, and like
Mhm.
kind of, they all start spread, but if you can like instantly run this way somehow and like bottle everyone up here or something,
I don't know how that
find a way
work.
through. I'm surprised there was actually a return.
Yeah, me too.
I think
I didn't think it was going to be that
Like,
easy.
I think the idea is that, like, it's more possible for somebody to break away.
but it's also harder.
I wouldn't say it's harder. I
You
think
literally
it's
have to
easier.
run through a lot.
Yeah,
there
but
can be so many
if
holes.
if you get two good blocks, you're good. There's not
Yeah.
Another like a gunner and like
Yeah,
all these
'cause
other people up the
normally
field
you
that are
would
going to
have
get
it where like
You don't-
two or three
you got to
guys
get
are
through
sprinting.
3 levels of the team.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 guys too are like sprinting down there.
Yeah.
And then there's still like 1 or 2 behind him, and then the kicker is back here.
Yeah, no, you have to
Now
get
it's
through
everyone
this
here.
giant line
And then
of
the
people, and then there's probably 2 guys holding back,
Yeah.
and then a kicker.
Yes.
That's way easier to get past if you get the good blocks.
Once you get a good block, but like
If you get past the first line, you should probably
you're
go
not
all
sending
the way.
you're not sending your best blockers out there.
No, of course not. But you're sending out guys that are literally have spent probably years
Yeah.
on special teams blocking
You could
for
probably
special
be a
teams.
kickoff guy.
I'm saying the best guys for kickoffs will be running backs and tight ends.
Yeah, and
'Cause they-
linebackers
yeah.
probably.
Well, because they can block. Well, like I'm saying for the receiving team,
Oh yeah,
they
yeah,
can
yeah.
block, move guys.
You know
and-
what I'm ready to
and
see?
can Move.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
ready to see? A lateral play on one of these. If you start running left and then lateral
See,
back to the right,
also-
The
goodbye.
problem with that is that you have to have more people behind you,
Yeah.
so you
have
can't
two
block
guys.
Well,
forward.
then you only miss one block. Because think about
Also-
it, the kicker's already back and the receiver.
Yeah, but you're often gonna have 2 receivers anyway. You're gonna have 2 people back because you want
That's
a left
true,
and a
just in
right.
case, because
Yeah.
they could just chip one over here.
Yeah.
And then you got to. Well, I mean, if they're getting good airtime, you're gonna be able to get under it if you started in
it-
the middle.
I don't know.
Either way,
It's
if one of
all
the guys drops
bullshit.
back here and you come this way, and they all start to crash this way, and you break
Yeah.
hit the toss here, and that guy's fast, goodbye.
That's fair. That's fair.
Never getting touched.
I think there's gonna be more holds
Probably.
because with how close they are,
Yeah.
you get on one block and you just kind of wait a little.
You think if they
long,
started
you're
farther
screwed.
apart, it'd be better?
Yes.
But like, I'm not saying all the way. I'm saying like
No.
10, 15.
I think
Yes.
I
Instead
think
of
if they
what, 5
started
yards?
farther apart and still all had to be on that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
like
would
you
work
think
better.
instead of 5 yards, 10 or
But you
it
also
have to
don't
be
want to
more.
give the returner too much space.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like 10 yards.
Yeah, I
Not 5.
guess.
Just so it gives time
Because
for
they
each
also the
team to
whole the
develop.
big point was that they don't want people running full speed into each other.
Yeah, which makes sense.
In 10 yards, you're not hitting full speed.
No.
Unless you're insane.
You hit full speed at like 20.
Usain Bolt doesn't even hit full speed in 10 yards.
Yeah.
So I think 10 yards would be a little better because that would also give the chance for the returning defenders to step up and then brace.
Mhm.
And
what
then
I'm
you're
saying.
still only at where they started. You
Yeah.
didn't make it past them yet. You have to still get past that. I think
Yeah.
10 yards would be a good way to do
Because
it.
like what I've seen is with the 5 yards, it's that returning team. They don't have time to get their feet set. to
Yeah, that's
block.
what we talked about when we first
Yeah.
When we
watched
first
it.
watched. Like
I
you've
think-
got guys
I think
off balance.
10
trying to
yards
block.
gives
You're
you the
gonna draw so
chance
many
to
holds.
step and get into position.
Yeah. Okay. Let's end it there. Ethan, what you got for game
games?
time?
I'm excited.
Hold on.
I don't normally get to be on the guessing side. I normally
Yeah.
know all the answers and get to cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, give hints.
Also, don't forget to pull it up for all the people at home once you have it pulled up.
And us.
Yeah, and us, of
that'd be
course.
cool.
PowerPoint. Or-
And then you'll have to
PPTX.
double click PPTX. Just double click it. And then choose
Whose tweet
that
is that? That was so fun.
last 5 playoff quarterbacks for each NFL team. You have to pull up
Yeah,
the.
you gotta put OBS on your monitor and put the game or the Sporkle on our monitor.
like
You guys really hired this guy?
out of frame. I didn't hire shit. He was
I don't
born
have to
into
pull
this.
up stuff like this
Yeah, he
often.
doesn't. We don't pull up games.
That's true.
I
You
pull
guys
up
just
pulled up
pictures,
questions.
edit for
Rarely.
questions
I
time.
rarely pull up pictures.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay. Last 5 playoff
Oh,
quarterbacks. Wait, go back up.
What?
Sorry. Last 5 playoff quarterbacks for each NFL team.
Distinct quarterbacks.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
3, 2. Wait, this is the.
Put it. Nah,
Put
well,
it-
actually,
hold on,
15 is
my-
probably
Yeah,
fine.
15 is probably
We
fine.
don't need to go longer than 15 minutes.
Can I just start wherever?
Why is this?
You can start wherever.
Why does it have the baseball reference thing there?
What?
Where?
Where?
We can see the thing.
For me on my OBS,
What do you mean?
Pull it up over here. Sweet.
Pull up OBS on the other screen so we can see what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, that is weird. Do you have that tab open anywhere?
yeah, but
There you go. Oh,
Nope.
now it's ESPN. Oh, Reddit. All right, now try again. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
there we go.
Money. Good job.
I just had to close every other Chrome tab
Yep.
I had out.
That's fine.
I got
Okay, got it.
it. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Matt Ryan.
Kyler Murray. Close.
I don't.
Welcome to my world, buddy. Lamar Jackson. How did you
Carson
guess that?
Palmer.
Ooh, whoa, I did not expect to see that
Yeah.
other one over there. Josh Allen.
Joe Flacco. 2 C's.
Wait, what?
Brother, just name court.
Tyler Huntley. Yeah.
Nice.
You don't
Good
have to go
move.
anywhere.
Good move.
Well, I just saw that blank space there. And I was like, I should
Mike
probably know
Vick.
that. Wow, good one. Who's the
RP. I
other
miss all my
Cardinal?
dogs like Mike Vick.
Touch it.
That one hurt.
The Panthers only have 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they have 3
All
playoff
time.
series.
That's crazy.
All time's
Who
insane.
was 2017 their quarterback?
Bro.
Bro.
Why am I fully blanking on Carolina? Oh yeah, Cam Newton. I was fully blanking on
Yeah.
any Panthers quarterback besides
Yeah,
Bryce.
the host of 4th and 1.
No way that's his podcast.
Yeah.
That's.
Rip that off. He's seen this.
I ain't said shit.
I think a rip off would be
You
third
should.
and long, but
Cam, we could settle this on 2nd and short.
We have third and long, Ethan. It's the Discord
Yeah.
where we talk about stuff after the pod.
Yeah.
I'm-
You're just
Uh,
not invited.
yeah.
Baker Mayfield. We'll get 2.
Field.
I don't.
I'm just trying to think of ones that'll get multiple.
I
know one.
Burrow.
Jared Goff.
Russell Wilson.
Nice.
Thanks.
There's an obvious one that's multiple.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, there you go.
That's an easy one.
I think there's another one too.
Prescott.
Prescott? Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
How do you keep hitting letters twice?
I don't know, man.
Pete Prescott.
P. Prescott. P. Prescott.
Peyton Manning.
Oh, that's gonna get all of them because of
Yeah,
Eli
and
too.
Eli.
Trevor Lawrence.
Low-key, Phillip Rivers might get 2. Yep.
Yep.
Got the Colts.
Was Blake Bortles the quarterback for Jacksonville in 2017?
Sure was. All right.
Let me scroll down a little.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
I can't say Patrick Mahomes.
Don't do it.
Okay. I'll go Case Keenum.
Appreciate it. Aaron Rodgers.
Derek Carr.
Jordan Love.
Tua Tagovailoa.
No.
I'm just
We
waiting.
always struggle with this. Oh.
Tago.
VOI.
Yeah.
Viola.
No, it's
No.
it's voila.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell that.
VOI.
VOI.
Loa.
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 Damn it. Tagivalo?
Yeah, ain't
You'll
gonna
have to Google
autocorrect.
it on your
Yeah,
own.
You'll have
No,
to,
no,
no,
just do it on your phone or something.
just do it on your phone. And there's so
I'm just
many
gonna
for
keep
us to
thinking.
do.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
just gonna
like,
keep thinking
Y'all
while he's
keep
doing
thinking
this.
while
let's think out loud,
Mine's 2016.
brother.
Oh, I know.
Who
Bale.
started?
Dude,
Who is the only guy?
Yeah,
who's-
Bale. Oh.
Don't say it, Nathan.
Matthew Stafford.
Who's the only guy that started for them from like 2010 on?
2008.
2008. Who?
That was
What?
the year he got drafted.
Oh, 2008. Okay. Jimmy Garoppolo. Sorry, that's another hard one to spell.
It's 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2 R's, 2 P's, maybe.
It's a low.
I don't think it's too low.
Type Favre.
It's
Nice.
OLO.
Just type Favre.
Favre. Oh, shit.
Favre?
Can't even spell Favre.
Really?
It's Favre.
Oh yeah, it's Favre.
You spelled it wrong too.
In my head, it
Y'all
looked
set
right,
me
and I was
up.
like, wait,
Yeah, he was setting you up. Drew Brees.
I spelled that one.
Good.
Nice.
Kerry Collins.
How did he get multiple? That's insane.
That was just one that I was like, oh, he played for the
Mahomes,
Panthers.
Ethan.
Boring.
Doug Flutie. Just UTIE.
Wait.
No O.
Nice.
Let's go.
Is that Alex Smith? Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, Colin Kaepernick. KAE. And then it's
Nice. Good job, Ethan. Good job.
Kaepernick. It was like
Capers.
chicken piccata.
Brock Purdy.
chicken piccata ass quarterback, bro.
What?
Well, obviously the middle one is Garoppolo for that one.
Nice.
Kenny
We're gonna-
Pickett,
Nice.
noted playoff quarterback. Kenny Pickett.
Wait. TT.
Oh wait, no, he wasn't starting.
No.
It was
Oh,
it was Mason Rudolph.
The guy with the big dent in his head.
Yep.
That didn't pick up on the mic now that I think about it. The guy
Ethan,
with
you
the dent in
wanna
his head.
you wanna try Roethlisberger? I
Yeah, I can
spell
do
it for you.
that.
No, he
Do
should
you
know.
know
He
Roethlisberger?
should know.
You already messed up.
Dude, we taught him this when he was little.
Yeah, I know. But you
Yeah,
already
when I
messed
was
up.
little.
You already messed up.
Roethlisberger.
ROETHLIS burger. No,
No.
Erger.
Wait.
ER.
You said burger.
Roethlisberger.
When you're spelling out, you gotta think.
I know.
It's Roethlisberger.
All right, who had Garoppolo? I got it pulled
Grayson.
up.
I had it.
Are you up?
It doesn't
No,
matter. Just
just
type
go,
it
yeah.
in.
I don't know how we do this.
It don't matter, brother.
Oh, it was 2 P's.
Garoppolo.
Oh, it's go Garo.
I knew the end of it.
Garoppolo.
I just thought there was 2 R's as well.
Yeah. Herbert.
Hoover. You know what? Give Harbaugh a try. See if Jim Harbaugh was
There's no
balling out.
fucking way. No.
Boy.
Brother, none of us
Dude,
were
think about it. All they have to do is start a playoff game for a team.
That's true.
Like any time recently for most
I
of these
forgot he was
guys.
a quarterback.
Crazy that the Texans have had 5 different quarterbacks take them to a playoff game since 2012.
Yeah. Wait, where even are they?
Obviously, there's one. Pretty clear.
Why do I not even see them on here?
The left, third one down.
Oh, there we go. CJ Stroud.
Thank you.
I needed to see it.
Matt Schaub. SCHAUB.
B.
There it is on the
I
keyboard.
did blank. I think
who
I
else-
know one
Texans
for the
quarterback?
Texans.
I really want to try this.
You already did Keenum, right?
Yeah, I did Keenum.
Dude, I don't even know. Wait, why is there two 2020 Rams quarterbacks?
He wasn't a quarterback, right?
Why is there two 2020
I'm
Rams
thinking somebody
quarterbacks?
else. That's why.
Oh wait, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how they could have had two
Um,
starting quarterbacks in 2020.
Oh, no, I know.
Okay.
God, I'm trying to see if there's one that I actually know.
Can I just throw one out there?
Yeah,
then?
go for it.
Brock Osweiler.
Oh, Jesus.
Did he ever start a playoff
Oh,
game?
wow.
Let's fucking go.
How did he get that spelled right away?
That one's.
I don't know what's crazier, that
Uh,
Ethan spelled that right or that Brock Osweiler started a playoff game.
Is Nick Foles going to be the name that they list?
Probably for the Eagles.
Yeah,
He started a playoff game.
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh, bro, who was that guy that was always the backup for he was the backup for the Patriots?
Brissett?
Oh,
No.
I think
He might have been the backup last year. Like it was like Zap, like it was
Zappy.
between Mac Jones and Zappy. It was like that guy, and he's like he's been around the league for a while.
I thought that
Can't
was
remember
Jacoby
his name. No, he's probably on here though. Go ahead, type in Brisket. No, I don't think he
His
started
name
one.
T-E?
I don't think he started one. No,
Oh.
it's not an E at the end. Sam Howell. Did he start last? No, they didn't make
They
it
didn't
the year
make it.
before
Did
last.
Heineke?
Yes, Heineke
Yes,
did
Heineke
start.
did.
He almost beat the Buccaneers.
Hein-
That one's a super hard one to spell. I know it.
I don't
It's super hard to
know.
spell. Here,
Fuck that. Keep the H and give me Hertz.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to do that.
I just saw it down there. Dude, Jets. Jesus Christ. They suck. Mark
Did
Sanchez.
Davis Mills start one.
Ethan, are you ready?
Yeah.
HEINICKE.
Did Davis Mills
Yeah, got
start
it.
one for the Texans.
I think he did.
That's who I was thinking.
I think
of.
2019 was Mills. Or no.
suck.
He was a rookie in 2021.
Mm.
Can you scroll down, Ethan?
Fuck. Who did
Yeah,
he
here it
replace?
Oh, okay. I just
Oh,
wanna see
wait,
yours.
Did Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Oh, he
Oh,
had-
yeah.
Gotta have got a couple of these
It's
ones.
magic. Oh, well. Oh. Nope, guess not.
Did he not start any?
That's crazy.
Dude, who's the Dolphins 2022?
That's who I thought was Fitzpatrick. Was it Tannehill?
Yeah,
that was
It's
Ryan
probably the
Tannehill,
Titans
yeah.
as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, wait, it wasn't the Dolphins.
Oh, did he really not make it?
Who was
It was because Tua was hurt.
Yeah.
Was it? It was either Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, my God.
If Bridgewater was hurt, then it was Skylar Thompson.
There's no way.
It
this
was.
is a playoff game.
Well, you got
Yeah,
Teddy Bridgewater
because
for
Teddy
Vikings
Bridgewater got hurt in the
2015.
last game of
Yeah.
the season after Tua got the concussion.
2022 Vikings. That
Oh, almost have Niners.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins. We
Yeah,
haven't said him
Cousins
yet.
I didn't know if we even said it or
No.
not. Oh, yeah, and I got Commanders.
Okay. Mac Jones for the Patriots.
And
Shout out
Daniel
Danny.
Jones. How did we not get Daniel Jones?
I
yet?
knew
That's like
he
your
was
guy.
there. That was when I guessed
2012
Kerry
Vikings.
Collins. What?
2012 Vikings. Last one for the Vikings.
Can't think of who
Played
the fuck
football
played.
back then.
Yeah, I don't know who played quarterback before Teddy Bridgewater.
And after Brett Favre.
He's the first quarterback of all time. Wait, hold on. Christian Ponder. Just
No way he played a playoff game.
no.
Okay.
What about EJ
Hey,
Manuel?
Yeah, I was about to say, throw out EJ Manuel, Ethan.
The best anchor on ACC Network.
Oh, Winky.
I think he also played for the Vikings, but way
he did
before
too.
that. Seahawks do Hasselbeck. Yeah, you got it. Beck.
Nice. Dude, I don't know anything from the year I was born.
You type in Anderson. I think there's a Anderson, Brian Anderson. No, Johnson, Brad Johnson, the quarterback for the Buccaneers. He won the Super Bowl. I don't know if he started. Okay,
for
Rob
the
Johnson.
Bills.
Wait. Okay, we'll scroll down to Tampa though, because I know Brad Johnson. Yeah, Brad Johnson. He won the Super
Can
Bowl.
we throw out Star?
Bart Starr is not gonna be
Last
here. Bro
five.
started the first Super Bowl.
Hey, you never know if somebody happened to be back then.
The Packers have had quarterbacks
Yeah, that's
since
fair.
then.
Wait, really? I mean,
Yes.
1972.
Yes, they have. What about Elway?
From Montana.
Nah, Montana's too long ago, but Steve Young could be there.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yep. He's not the last 49er, though. Who's that 2002 49er? Let's try
Can't even
Warren
find
Moon.
that.
I know he played like surprisingly recently. Same with Culpepper.
Dude, how do we not have any Bears?
There's not many to choose from. Jay Cutler, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, Justin. I think did Justin Fields do it?
Yeah.
No, 2020 he wasn't there. It was Trubisky. That was the
My
double
God.
doink.
Yeah, the fact.
It's a weird one to spell. It's
It's
Trubisky.
It's true.
Trubisky, or something like that. No, try Trubisky. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. There is no
it's
T.
Trubisky.
Never mind.
Yeah, where'd you get the T from?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Trubisky.
Trubisky.
Did Tim Tebow start a
Yes,
Broncos
he did.
playoff game in 2011?
He did. He threw that touchdown to Demaryius Thomas.
Was that a playoff game? I
Pretty
just
sure.
knew. I knew
Or
that
was
was
to
a
get into the
Broncos game. Oh, Tony Romo. I don't know why we've
Oh
been
my God.
putting that one off. Aikman. M-A-N. A-I-K-M-A-N. Yeah.
Man.
Wait,
It's man.
M-A-N. It's man. Thank you.
y'all are both
It's
speaking.
It's man.
Who was the fucking Cowboys quarterback 2003? I got no chance on that one. Type in White. Damn. That would have been fucking miraculous. We got a minute 10.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Dude, I
Andy
don't know
Dalton.
anything. I can't even
Who the
see the board.
Fuck
half
was
the
their
time.
quarterback 2015?
So many 2010s. and stuff.
Type in
Cardinals.
Couch. Tim Couch.
You always guess that one out of nowhere.
I
Kurt
just
Warner.
think about him sometimes, bro. Good pull.
I think about him on the Rams somehow.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think I always think of him as a Cardinal because that's
Are
who
we
he was
missing
on
anybody
when
like
was on
mega
Zach and Cody.
recent?
14,
2019 for the Texans. We're still
2018
missing.
for the Colts.
2017 Titans.
Oh, Marcus
29.
Mariota. That was against the Chiefs. He threw a touchdown pass to himself in that game.
You're also missing 2019 Eagles.
Wentz.
2009 Eagles while you're at it. Genius.
No, I don't. Robert Griffin III, 2012.
Hurry.
Just type in Griffin. I-N.
Griffin.
I-N. Yes! Just in the nick of time.
They
Beat the
can-
buzzer by about 7 seconds. Oh, how could I forget the
Deshaun
You didn't get Mark
Watson.
Sanchez, bro.
I said him.
Nathan said Sanchez.
I said Sanchez.
Sucks, I didn't hear it.
How did I
Donovan
forget
McNabb.
Rich Gannon?
Y'all also forgot
How'd you
Donovan
forget
McNabb.
Dave Krieg?
Dude, I was trying to rattle off old quarterbacks
Damn,
that
you
were
almost had
surprisingly
it.
new.
Matt Castle.
Yeah, Hebert, not Herbert.
Dang it. Bobby Hebert.
We definitely. Oh, AJ McCarron was
Dude,
2015.
we missed Testaverde, green testicle.
Steve
No.
McNair.
Tyrod.
AJ McCarron.
I almost said Tyrod.
AJ McCarron started a playoff game in 2015.
Yeah, Andy Dalton was hurt.
Andrew Luck.
God.
Oh, that's a bad miss.
That's
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Hoyer was the guy I was thinking of.
Dude, you didn't know Jake Delhomme?
Brian Hoyer is like always the Patriots backup or something.
You didn't know Justin Trudeau's son or dad? How old is Justin Trudeau?
Like 40s.
Old enough to do blackface for Halloween?
Like the 90s.
I don't think anyone's old enough for that.
Well, yeah, I
He was
guess.
a teenager.
Nobody should do that.
What?
He was a teenager in Canada. Who
Ethan,
knows?
how long we been going? Do we need another game?
Oh no. We're at like 2 hours.
Are we really?
Yeah.
158.30.
Wow, well, now
Yeah.
I understand how you guys just go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's really easy. It's much harder behind the camera.
Yeah,
You're just
behind the
thinking of
camera, I'm
watching
like,
us
hurry
talk.
the fuck up. Over here, I'm like, we can keep going.
You should
Yeah.
see me during when they do Champions.
When are we
League.
going to do a 24-hour live stream?
We don't want to die.
Yeah.
We should do that for
What
the
would
next
we
draft.
do? Dude, I was like grasping for fucking air on that live stream.
Yeah,
Like,
but
a few
that was
months
also
ago.
just-
I
Yes,
didn't
this-
show up when I was supposed to or anything.
I said I'd
Yeah.
call in just
Yeah.
to fill
Maybe
in.
one day I'll get everyone at my house to leave, and we can just do a 24-hour stream in the house. And we'll have multiple cameras set up or something.
Yeah, you
We-
got that,
And
bro.
we'll fuck around.
Yeah,
I'm
if
not
you, if
doing
you
it.
want to
I'm
set
not
all that
helping
up,
to-
I'll be there.
Dude, it wouldn't be that hard.
Okay.
Switch
Wireless
the
receivers.
Wait,
to
hold on,
cameras.
hold on. Crazy idea.
What you got?
If we have like the camera set up, whatever. What if we like play
Manhunt.
games in your house?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like we could play Manhunt in the yard.
our yard is huge.
Exactly.
Brother, I'm not going.
We
in
don't
those
have
woods.
we don't have we don't have Terra deck money. We can't go outside.
We need a like.
We don't got that IRL streamer money with the backpack.
Yeah.
You just
Nah.
need a phone.
Yeah, but it dies too fast.
Yeah, we just need multiple
Nah,
cameras so we
24-hour
can hook up to
stream.
one laptop.
We could play Switch. We could play an Xbox. We could
I'm
play
not producing
games.
that. I'm just gonna
Nah,
say
you
it
wouldn't
now.
have to. We would just have a little stream deck or something. We could play games. We could play card games.
Dude, well,
Fun,
look,
dude.
we could do like a locked in.
God, I don't know what I'm gonna tell all the other people that live there. but-
Well, Colin would be a
Yeah,
part of
Colin
it.
will be
yeah,
there.
there's 2 other people though that I'd have to talk to.
They both find somewhere.
They can always
Yeah.
help out if they want.
I don't think they do.
No, they definitely don't want to
I
help
know.
with that. We're gonna be losing our minds.
Not
for
help
like
out,
2
but be
hours.
part of it.
For 2 hours, we're just in there. Ah,
Yeah, we're gonna have
growling
22
at each
hours
other.
left and want to die.
Yeah, first 2 hours is us
It's
just
mostly gonna be sleeping. I know you guys.
first
won't
2 hours
stay
is us
up.
sitting here going,
It won't be mostly sleeping if it's 24 hours.
no,
Be a
because we'd
third
started at
sleeping.
like we'd start it in like the middle of the day.
Yeah,
And
I
we'd
feel like
stay
a
up.
11 o'clock start would be good.
Yeah, we just.
But it'd have to be like a
Y'all
college
should do
football
a college
Saturday.
football slate, and then
Wake
And
up.
then
48
Yeah,
hours.
we'd have to have
A
like an
London
international game the next morning that we could watch.
48 hours.
No.
Ethan,
for
did you switch
college
the scene
and
back?
NFL. What?
Did you
Or
switch
were
the
they
scene
still
back?
just seeing
Nah.
the Sporkle answers?
They are.
Okay.
I just thought about that.
Well, now that we're back to the normal scene, right?
Correct.
Okay. Could you
We
pull
hope
it up
he's-
so we
we
can
hope
see?
he's correct.
I'm not. I'm
there.
just gonna hope y'all know. I don't feel like moving it right now.
Okay. Well,
My cursor's over
I'm
the
glad
stop
you didn't
recording.
hire this guy.
yeah,
I'm so
nobody
sorry
nobody here gets paid. in
I'm
case
so
anybody
yeah.
was wondering.
I'm
I
so
don't get
sorry I
paid, none
couldn't
of
be
you guys
here
get
on
paid.
Thursdays for you guys.
Yeah.
I do good on Thursdays.
We can't even make the joke that like something was a paid actor here. There's no money in the budget.
There's
Um,
no money involved.
Obviously, if you you enjoyed this episode somehow, I'm just kidding. If you enjoyed
I
this
appreciate it.
episode, like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Comment your standings for the Big Ten, all 18 of them. But you have to do it individual comments.
Now, comment what you
In
think about a
alphabetical order.
conference tournament. What do you guys think about a conference tournament?
Yeah.
Comment that below, and I'm gonna respond to them if they comment.
Okay.
If they
Oh,
talk
my
about
God,
that,
so
I'll
loud.
respond
All right.
because I want to know.
And obviously, make sure to like as well. Turn on post notifications so you know whenever we have a YouTube video coming out. I've been talking to Luke about some content he might be doing kind of on his own for Second and Short. In the next,
I haven't even heard about
in the
this.
next couple months. Only me and him have talked about
I've
it.
heard
So,
murmurs.
yeah, Ethan probably briefly heard it on his way out the door one time.
Correct.
But yeah, we're working on some things for Luke to do for the podcast. So we'll see what that turns into. But as of right now, just look forward to it. If you want to keep up to date on when things are coming out, obviously, like I said, turn on post notifications on YouTube, but also follow us on all of our social media accounts. It's all here right at the bottom of the screen. On the far side is our Reddit, our subreddit, r/2nd 8nd short. Help Nathan out. Post
Please.
some questions so that he
Please.
doesn't have to do it every week, or at least doesn't have to do as many every week. And on top of that,
This is my questions note. Please help.
I think he's made a couple
Man,
of
he
questions.
uses AI. He's lying to
Facts,
y'all.
bro.
I
Allen
wish.
Iverson
Dude,
writes all the questions.
I wish somebody else wrote all the questions.
Memphis
for
legend.
me.
Okay. No. If you're on the podcast platforms, rate 5 stars. Give us a follow. If you've already done it, undo it. Do it again. It helps the algorithm. Nathan, thank you for filling in.
Of course.
Are you going to fully replace Colin here? You got 4 words?
Oh, 4 words. Wow. Wasn't expecting this.
I
I'm going to
literally
go.
told you that you would be doing
Yeah,
it.
but I didn't think about it. Dude, I didn't even take notes until yesterday.
You're not supposed to think about it.
Yeah, that's
Red,
the point. Red. Okay.
door,
Door.
car seat, hyphenated.
Well, car seat, I think might just be
Nah,
one
I think
word.
it might just be one.
Hyphenated was the last word.
Ah.
Oh.
I was channeling my inner Colin.
Nah, that was
and I
a
said an
cop-out.
extra
That was a
word.
cop-out.
No, Colin's done this. He'll say
Yeah,
a
no,
word, and then
yeah,
he'll be like,
it's-
no, that was it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right when I said that, I was like, oh, that's got to be my other word.
So red door,
Door, car
car
seat.
seat.
no,
car seat hyphenated.
Oh, hyphenated is the final word?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's no theme to the hyphenated part.
Maybe you got to connect it. That's what me and you normally do.
Oh,
we
hold
always
on.
try to find the connection.
Okay, so red could be read as in like the past tense of read.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
And so,
spelled the same.
no, it's not. Not spelled the same as the other red.
Reading red.
Yes, that is spelled the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Red.
Okay, yeah, no. There's no fucking theme.
We're
Is there a
getting in
theme?
homophones right
No.
now.
You saw
random
red on
words.
these Coke bottles
Actually, I
and
saw
all
red
over the
on the
room.
curtain.
Yeah, red curtain, red shirt on Ethan,
Red jersey.
red on the Coke bottles, red jersey, or red on
Yeah.
the jersey.
You were actually
red jersey,
subconsciously
red
planting all of this into my
Yeah.
brain.
Red on the
accident.
mug.
Dude, we should see. Okay.
I did
What
it
are the-
accidentally on
We
purpose.
should try to plant a word in Colin's head by like I'll say it while me and him are at home, like just randomly in conversations. I'll keep saying this word and
Yeah.
see if we can get him to use it.
That's okay. So we're
Okay,
gonna
'cause
brainwash
he doesn't-
Colin.
Dude, he doesn't listen
We're
to
gonna
these.
train
We
him
can
like a
plan this
dog.
right now.
Okay.
He doesn't listen.
We're not planning it right now on the episode. We're gonna let you guys go. Maybe we'll plan it during dinner. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on Friday, remotely, me and Luke. And then Nathan will be behind the camera next week, but Colin will be back for the SEC preview next Monday. Peace.